What in the world? There we go. Okay. Apparently we're on now. I don't understand what was happening here. Um anyways, I guess we're back from outer space. Anyways, so yeah, holy shit, that just decimated the viewership. Start stream. It is. Press the refresh button now. Not sure what was happening. Yay! Hey, there everybody is. Oh my god. I like looked up and I'm like, my chat isn't talking. What is happening, Judy? How you doing? Okay, well now that this is a dysfunctional beginning to a stream, let's just try that again. 3Ron, good to see you. Dib Dib. We have Uncle Nath. Judy, Dib Dib. I think I might have said that already. Al Oisius. Oisius? Oisius? I'm just screwing that right up. Oisius. Oisius? Aloysius. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it together. Now you just got me stuck on it. Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind. Technophragogol Colmations. Yes, that's exactly how it felt. What was happening on my end is I have the window for the Google, the YouTube portion of the studio, and I have my streaming software. And this is all sending, and this was working too, and it would say, like, when I refreshed it, it would say start stream, and I'd be like, yeah, hit start stream, and it would play it for just like a split second, and then it would go back to like waiting on Beaver. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. Sup, Norfolk Southern Pokey District, how you doing? Red Road Bead Girl. There you go. It's a lot of words all stuffed together. Neuter Dude. Good afternoon, Brainy. Hello. I'm slowly shifting. I'm morphing from a Brainy into a Zero. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, that's what the Auditor fans would say to me in the chats. But you know what's funny is somebody the other day called me like a brainies or brain zero or something like that. It was a Russian, and I was shit talking, and I thought it was funny because I'm like, he has no idea, and it's just hilarious because he like pulled the other portion of my previous name out. So here's where I left off. We had Helmet Cock, nice name, love it. Leave it to Beaver. I actually do pretty good on the tech end now. In fact, I help other people with their tech problems, but that was a I don't know. I think there was an error in the window somewhere that was causing a problem. But anyways, blaming others, that's the way we do it. Anna McHugh, yay! Charlie Welch, good to see you up there. Let's see, who else? Any new? Let's see. Wes B, you're getting sued now. FBI is en route. Oh man, I'm telling you, I've got to be in that lawsuit. In fact, by the way, we're gonna make me part of the lawsuit. Just give me 1 second. In fact, you know what? While we're talking about it, well, you know what? We're gonna let Chille talk. This will be a bit more dramatic effect for what I'm gonna do. Because I really want to be named in that lawsuit. John Pearson, is that a Saturn V model behind you? It's a Saturn V Lego. It's a Lego rocket. It's that you can. They're hard to find because I think they discontinued them, but you can get them on Amazon. They're a few $100s. With inflation, it might be worse now. See if I can pick it up here. I just knocked the escape system off the top, so instead of going down to pick it up, I'll do that after stream. But essentially, I just knocked the escape thing off. But yeah, it actually comes apart too. So like it has the different. There's actually a little lunar lander in here too. But anyways, so yeah, it's kind of cool. And I built it with my son. It was something I was going to build on stream, but then I wanted to do it with my son, and that would have been just painful for all of you. So that didn't happen. Let me just put this back. Knocked over my chandelier. I would have been in trouble if I killed that thing. That was a gift from my wife. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Thanks for the pop-up. We've been running for like 3 minutes. Hey guys, now would be a good time to insert ads. Didn't you know? Anyways, what we got? Flat Derp. Flat Derp, by the way. I want to say congratulations to Flat Derp. Whether or not he took the opportunity, that's kind of Flat Derp's business. But Flat Derp, everybody, announced in his comments, like in his community post section, that he was offered a job from Spenny versus Kenny, I think, or maybe it was somebody There, throw the name up in the chat there, Flat Derp. What was the name? Anyways, he was offered a job to actually write content for like I think somebody who's made television, like Kenny versus Spenny. Yeah, but which was the guy that contacted you? But either way, he was contacted and he was offered. I believe that what I read was he was offered work in that field, and like let's face it, that's a congratulations part-time gig for Kenny Hots. Yeah, of Kenny versus Spenny. So, I mean, I just want to say congratulations to Flat Derp. I think it's quite amazing what YouTube can do for talented people. And Flat Derp is one of those people that still hasn't made fun of me yet. Listen, I talk a lot of shit on these streams. Surely you can find something. And no, you don't have to go out of your way to do that because you got a life and you got a channel to run. But I'm just saying, if you heard some of the conversations that I've been in, I'm sure that you've been able to pick something out. Heck yes, well deserved. Yeah, absolutely. And the plot hole has been working on some neat things on the side that probably can't talk about. But I have to say that I really think that Johnny is a great editor, seeing some of his side work. And I'm excited to see where Johnny takes that talent. It might feel like we're old and haggard. You're a little older than me, but it doesn't matter. Not by that much, but we might feel old and haggard at this point already, Johnny, but there's still a lot of life to live there. And hopefully the future years are filled with lots of fun and adventure for all of us. And here, listen, I committed. I said to myself, I'm going to start the stream with one shot of Kraken. I'm not going to keep taking shots of Kraken because I want to be able to function. But if you have a drink to have, I'm gonna loosen up my what did they used to say? It would loosen up your vocal cords to have a little bit of brandy or something. Let's all loosen up our vocal cords a little bit. I mean, it loosens tongues up, that's for fucking sure. And by the way, I want to also point out, I had a choice in color in shot glasses, and I picked pink on purpose. And do you know why I picked pink? Because I don't need things like colors or Chille to tell me who a fucking alpha is. That's the point there. I'll wear pink to the fucking bar. I don't give a shit. It's called peacocking. Look it up. Not that you need that. Hey, listen. The ADHD guides me in life. Don't worry. Team Tina, TTU. I'm going to be ashamed to say I knew what that meant, but I can't remember right now. Please define the TTU. It's similar to the don't stop. What is it? Oh, I knew it too. I'm sorry. I've been working. I had to push all that out to do other things that aren't TTU. Crack the Kraken. I had the Kraken. It's great. Trifold Trolls Unite. Okay. Well, listen, on that note, we have fucked around enough. I think there's 78 people in here. Holy shit. If you haven't hit the like button, maybe do me a favor, hit that like button, and let's get into this content, okay? Let's get into this. Let's go here. Peanut 411 is trash. Peanut 411 is trash? Is Peanut 411 a brand? Can you break that name down for me? And then we're just going to move forward while you do that. Let's see here. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to start at Chille in a suit, I think. That's where we're going to start. Now, I'm going to watch 17 minutes of this. I can't remember exactly where all the goodness is. But we're going to jump into this. Now, Chille, everybody, is going to sue you. I want you to know this, okay? Chille is going to sue all of you. This is not necessarily in this chunk of video that we're going to watch because I'm not watching this. This guy just... Fuck, he said he has to go over here, by the way. I want you to know this. Listen. Over here, Chille said he had to go. Like, because he's busy. And he's still talking 40 fucking minutes later. Like, this is what's funny. Like, this guy is... Chille, this is an opinion. You can't sue somebody for an opinion, but my opinion is you are a clown, sir. Anyways, moving forward. So let's let Chille get in this. Chille's going to sue you guys. Just we'll find out. Let me get that turned up. Oh, that's not coming through. Yeah, just 1 second. I got you. It's okay. I got you. Here we go. We got this fixed.
The Playboys. How you guys? So some good news. Let me grab this door so I can just get a little bit in here. So, how is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? First of all, everybody hit the #1 and hit the like button if you would, please. Everybody hit the #1 and hit the like button if you would, please. I would appreciate that. Good to see everybody.
You heard the man.
Thank
it's
you.
the only smart thing he said, okay?
guys for coming. I appreciate it. I did start a fundraiser. I'm
The
gonna.
silence was perfect. Yeah, it's true. I mean, unfortunately, I have to ruin it by turning him on, but we're here to listen to the idiot. That's for sure.
Raise $3,500. It's the Give Send Go link is in the description below. Please don't super chat. I do appreciate it, but hit the Give Send Go link and let's raise the proper funds. So court went well today. Court went very well. You know, I had a lot of prepping from my team. A lot of people, a lot of people will certainly give me credit for having a good outing today, but I got to give credit to the people I'm involved with who have been down for this fight, who contacted me originally and said, look.
Oh, you better watch out. Hey, listen, Judy, this is going straight to Judy, okay? This message is directly for Judy. Judy, you better watch out. That is derogatory. I'm kidding. That is, you'll see what I'm talking about. That is derogatory kind of talk. You cannot accuse Chille of wearing makeup. He is naturally beautiful, okay? Trust me, there's a point behind that comment. Are you the one that told him? Like, that's too similar. Like, Judy, are you the one that asked him if he was wearing makeup in his chat? Just admit it if you were. It's okay. It's okay. We love you. Somebody, I'm telling you, you nailed it. Like, somebody else said that in his chat here.
What's happening to you is wrong, and it's unfathomable what you're dealing with, and it's emotional a little bit for me because here's the thing. Let me get to the.
Fuck, the guy does look okay in a suit, though. I won't lie. Like,
I've been dealing with this since March. So here's what the judge.
That's a sweet tie. I'm gonna be honest. You guys, chime in the chat. Oh, you can just see the edge of the beaver tail. I'm so sorry. What came in here? I gotta make sure I keep up. Something happened. I got a member or something. Just subscribed. Yeah, Rusty Nails. I don't know what that was. Said the second word was Rusty something. Just subscribed, everybody. Thank you, Rusty.
Said, and I obviously, you can't record.
No, but that's a nice tie, right? Come on, guys. Like, you let me know. Like, take the man out of the tie, or the tie away from the man, whatever you want to say. That is a nice tie. I like the color pattern.
Record anything. There's no voice memos. You can't make any recordings. And just remember,
who doesn't look good in a suit? Susie, you nailed it.
Federal court. You guys have seen me do some stuff in state court, stuff I would not do in federal court. I just simply wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put myself in that position. So thank you. I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming by. Let me know who's in the room. I do appreciate it. I'm going to do a fundraiser tonight. I did put the link in the description today. Let's try to raise this $3,500. I think that's all it's going to cost. I mean, I hope, and there's a couple more tricks up our sleeves here that we haven't quite revealed yet, but there's a couple more things that we're going to do as far as this situation is concerned. Yeah, this is what I look like in a suit and tie. Every time I go to a courthouse, people think
I had suits. I gained 20 pounds last winter. Hey, listen, Mr. Andrat, the goal is to try to get back into my suit. Oh, man.
Work there. So
that's it, Chille. There's your next fucking 3 weeks of content to make fun of me if you want to. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
So let me give you the 411 on what happened today. A lot of people attended because the Troll Mafia channel, I think, released the information. Now, here's what happened in court, and so I'm going to make sure that I choose my words very carefully. Here's what happened. When I went in to the court today, the judge, first of all, denied pretty much everybody's motions. No emergency hearing, no contempt of court for me sending an email to my defendants, to the people who I've sued for defamation, for libel, for slander, the people who I've sued for doing it incorrectly, doing it wrong and defaming me, those people. So the motions their lawyers filed were dismissed. The judge said, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And so then what I said was, Your Honor, what they did was,
whenever he does that, you guys, if you don't know, when he does that, he's blocking somebody in his chat. That's what's funny about it. If you see him, he stops and then he reaches forward and touches the screen. He's getting rid of a comment. But this man has the thinnest makeup, I mean skin ever, because he he like it's like you can't even say anything to him, and he's like, listen, troll, listen, God bless you, God bless you, see, this isn't the place for you, God bless you. And meanwhile, apparently we're the ones that don't like stand for transparency and openness, and we just let them spin whatever bullshit they want in the chat all day long. He even blocks people while driving. Oh no, he has, are you kidding? Unlocked. He has multiple phones running while he's driving. He uses one to watch his own stream and the other one to to run the stream, like, and then the other one is like in the chats. This has been, at least this has been accused by other people. I cannot verify if that is 100% true. I guess since he's getting all litigatey, that's a word, I think. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't look into it though. It's definitely a word. Because of that, maybe we all need to cover our bases and do the official, like, allegedly. Oh man, Chille. You're the gift that keeps giving though, buddy. That is still, you look nice in the suit. I will say, Chille, good job. Think about how far a man like this, with this amount of, I don't know what the word I'd use is, confidence. I mean, for sure it's confidence. Think about how far a man that, like, I mean, he looks decent. The problem is we all look at him like he's a complete ass clown, because he is. But I mean, if he wasn't listen, you have to be able to admit it. If this guy was not the ass clown that he is, love you, Chille. Then you know, ultimately, we would probably think that he was a stellar-looking gentleman. But because he exudes just so much, you know, clownness, he just, we see the clown. So now the problem is when you look at him, all you see is like Sally Jesse Raphael, you know, with some muscles and some makeup on, allegedly. It's all allegedly.
What they did was,
hey, yeah, thank you, Taipan23. I enjoy hanging out with those guys. We always get along really well. I love having Father Time Tony with us. Love Tony. Tony, love you if you're listening. I don't think he is, but if he was listening later, we love you, Tony. We like to tease you, and I really, really do hope that if he was bothered by the teasing, that he would say something. Because obviously nobody wants to hurt anybody's feelings. But, I mean, you got to just take the lickings if you're going to be part of the TTU gang, you know? Holy shit, 117 people in here. You guys, hit that like button if you haven't. 120, holy shit.
Requested an extension of time for a continuance when I originally filed my lawsuit against them. And then what they did is they made 24 hours of videos about me, defaming me. I said, so what I would like to do, Your Honor, is I would like to have a moratorium. They don't make videos about me. I don't make videos about them. And the judge was down. She was like, I call it a ceasefire. You call it a moratorium. She went back to her clients and they said, well, we got to talk to our clients because, you know, we don't want to give up our free speech.
He's got enough makeup on a spackle, a small room, says RJ Brooklyn. That is a disparaging, no, wait, what's the word he uses? Derogatory. That is a derogatory comment, RJ. You cannot accuse this man of wearing makeup. Now, here's the thing that I have to let him get there, but I do have to say this. Why would it be derogatory for a man to be wearing makeup? It's that alpha thing. It's because the idea is that if you ask him if he's wearing makeup, like, he's coming from a perspective of, like, men don't wear makeup. Oh, I don't wear makeup. I'm going to tell you guys all a secret. Sometimes I got makeup on. I don't today. I didn't think about it, so even if I needed it, didn't think about it. But sometimes life happens, and you end up with a nice big blemish somewhere. And you know, a little bit of makeup, just a little bit of, like, you know, smooth, a little bit of, fucking what it's called. It's just, I'm not, my wife gave it to me. It's like, I guess it's like cover up, or it's, you're seeing my level of knowledge of this. So I was given a foundation. That's it, Mitch. I was given a little triangular sponge and a little thing with a squirt bottle, and I dab it and I just kind of cover it up a little bit. And it's a bitch with high definition cameras. That is sometimes a bitch to get it to blend nicely. But sometimes I wear a little makeup. Does that make me less of a man? I personally don't think so. But if that scares you, Chille, have fun. But I just want to point out to people that that is arguably semi-homophobic behavior. To be if somebody says, are you wearing makeup, to immediately flip that into that you're being derogatory to them. So guys, just so you know, it's derogatory for a man. Like it's completely belittling enough to be called derogatory for men to wear makeup. Just thought I'd inform everybody.
It's not free speech when your speech is only
I
intended.
believe corpses have less makeup than Chillito. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you before I go back. One more comment. You guys are brutally awesome. Like I've told so many people, like I can make as many jokes as I want in my videos, but the audience is far more brutal than I could ever be. The jokes you guys put in the comments are like why didn't I think of that? Because it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. That's why. So
intended to harm.
You know,
But let me just tell you what that does.
giving credit where credit's due.
What that does is that takes away all of the name calling me a cokehead, a meth head, a Ponzi schemer, a date raper, a drug dealer. All those things that are lies, absolute pure lies, can no longer be said about me. Because now we're going to keep track of every word said. Just like I, right now, am referring to the defendants over at the Troll Mafia, the name of their channel, Troll Mafia.
Thanks for
That
subscribing,
channel over
Comfort
there,
Doll, if you're here.
I have to make sure that I don't say anything that is disparaging or derogatory or could be considered harassing. And so I'm not going to do that. Now, the judge also said to rein in your people, your subscribers. And this is where we're going to find that it can't be done from that side because that's a troll mafia.
You can't be held. Oh, wrong button. You can't be held responsible for your audience unless I tell my audience to do something malicious. Like, I mean, I guess it could be said that you're inciting. I guess that kind of throws the argument against Trump out on January 6th, doesn't it, though? Because the idea there would be like, I never fucking asked them to storm the Capitol building. So I can see that there are flaws in that kind of logic. But at the same time, like, if I don't explicitly tell any of you people to go out and fuck with Chille, then if you go do that on your own, that's really hard to make that my fault. Because the courts don't make me responsible for the actions of people that I don't control. But since Chille thinks that he controls his audience, or like, I can't control you guys. I can just ask you guys politely not to do something. And I would hope you didn't. But at the end of the day, like that would be insane. Can you imagine if you were responsible for all the shit that people around you did? Which, this is such a turducken. I guess that does happen.
That's a
Moving forward with Ass Clown.
mafioso. That's a mafia group. They've labeled it themselves a mafia. They won't.
Well, yeah, this is the other thing, Bridge the Divide. Okay, so Bridge the Divide is saying right now, he's saying, the judge told Kate's attorney and Chille that they need to cease fire. She said nothing about the subscribers. So, yeah, that's what I thought, like when I listened to this. We'll listen a little further. I was going to do about 17 minutes of his thing, and then he's just droning on at that point. And then I got the other video to move to. But, yeah, like the problem, like the thing I heard immediately is, yeah, she told you guys both to chill, that she would like to see you both chill. So now what she's done is she's given a request. I don't know how that works in the court sense. Is it an order, or is it like have they been ordered to cease fire? How would somebody tell me how that would work? Chillito put lipstick on his forehead because he wanted to make up his mind. That's fucking. That's such like a. It's almost like a dad joke, but not really. It's so awesome though. Maybe Bridge the Divide knows. We'll let Chille keep talking here. Throw it in the chat if you guys know. But I'm just curious. Would that be a? I call my channel members an army. It doesn't mean I've armed and trained them all for combat. No. We're gonna get there because yeah. Listen, if you're part of the troll, if you're a subscriber or a member of the Troll Mafia, you are legitimately in a mafia by logic, like Chille logic, and you are now gonna be up on like basically racketeering charges. We gotta let him tell you.
Won't be able to control.
It's better that
Look
way.
what's going on in my comments here. Hey guys, don't block any of these comments, please. Leave the comments. Moderators, I'm sorry, I should have said this earlier. Don't block a single comment. Take a screenshot of it. Don't block a
He's already blocked one comment himself, and then he continues to do it.
Single comment. Because what we're showing here is that they cannot control their people. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. Let them
It's a
say
club
whatever
gang
they
farm
want
mafia.
so that we can show the judge. So that we could show the judge Okay, because the judge said
No. Listen. Neuter Dude says I still have not gotten my commission in the troll army yet. Neuter Dude, I don't know if anybody told you, but this is the Russian troll army. You'll be lucky if you get a tampon to stuff in a bullet wound when they're done.
to reel in your people, and she can't do it. She won't be able to do it. She won't be able to do it. So keep it. Let them say what they want. Get a screenshot of it and send it to me.
So Wes B says he was blocked for putting clovers in the chat. So what was the significance of clovers, if you don't mind me asking? If Kate can't control us, she's not responsible. She's not. Listen, if she went out and said, I want you to firebomb, like as an example. First of all, disclaimer, I am not asking you guys to do this, so don't fucking do this. Apparently we need to make it explicit. But, not that I thought you guys would, but legalness. If I said to you, oh, Irish Demon, I got you, sorry. Yeah, Sham, yeah, got it. So if I said to you, go firebomb Chille's car, I want you all to go firebomb his car. If I said that to you, big ifs, fucking YouTube. If I said that to you and you went and did that, I would be culpable. And that would actually be legally, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Pursuable. And you could definitely, at YouTube, that would be, I'm sure it's in its terms of service. You cannot do this. It's a call to arms, essentially. It's way worse than brigading. Brigading is literally just asking people to harass somebody. This is literally calling violence upon people. So, like, if I did that, then I would be 100% culpable in what occurred. But if I don't say anything to the side, like if I don't tell you guys to do anything to him, we're just talking about somebody, and somebody goes out to like lights his gas tank on fire and says, I did it because Beaver told me he's an asshole. I'm like, congratulations. Apparently you're an idiot. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Here's some love for the Beaver. CA. Anyways, I'm talking too much. 150 people. Jesus Christ. I think this is actually my most popular stream, just so everybody knows. I know, I should have been higher streamed by now, but I don't stream enough. Oh, you were speaking as an example. Oh, dear. Bridge the divide. See in there. There's already clips. Somebody's already made a short of it. This is them attacking Chille. Beaver power. Let's not talk about Beaver power. Gets me excited.
When you see them put anything in here, like naming a defendant.
Should we put Beaver? I don't think he actually, well, I will not say that he doesn't know who I am. And the only reason is that guy probably masturbates over his copyright tab inside his studio, I imagine. There's a little tab we get that says copyright, and it shows you like where it's detected your video being played in places. And then you can essentially go to that part of the video and see if it's, well, you're supposed to see if it's fair use. And if it's not, then you get the options of like claiming them and copyright strike and all that stuff. But if it is fair use, you're supposed to keep that in mind. You're not supposed to claim things that could be fair use. So I am almost positive that he has a cup of tea in the morning mixed with his maybe not meth and legal reasons. And then he sits there and just loads one out to that overturning Terry face while he looks over all the people who talked about him.
It always wins. Things like that. Take a screenshot.
He's tripping over the cordless phone.
And if you can't take a screenshot, just take a note at the time and the timestamp. I'll go back and take a screenshot. So there it is. There it is. I'm not wearing any makeup, Max. I apologize. I was born an attractive young man. And
Here it is.
As I get older, I'm getting less and less.
Oh, it was Max that did it. Oh, and by the way, I didn't thank 3Ron properly. Damn it. I didn't see what the comment was. Damn it, 3Ron. Oh, 3Ron. Remind me what you said in the chat if you're still here, please. And if you're not, I will look it up and I will read it. And I apologize for not getting to it already. 3Ron gave me an awesome donation of, I don't know, was it $5? That can't be right because it's not only $2.74 Canadian. In fact, it'd be the opposite direction. You must have given me, yeah, that makes sense. A two. Thank you very much for the $2 donation, 3Ron. In American. Ooh, American ducats.
Attractive every day. However, because I train and I work out, what happens is you get this glow on your face, and then when you have high blood pressure, like I do, from going to things like this, it makes your face kind of flush with color.
Chille is dressed like someone stole his Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. Everybody loves Lucky Charms. Actually, isn't that the one that cuts the roof of your mouth? Oh, that's Captain Crunch. You guys know the clip I'm thinking of? That son of a bitch told me that my said that my cereal cuts the roof of people's mouths. It
I'm
does.
sorry that you don't have that same thing going for you. I wish that you did. I wish people thought that you were wearing makeup. See that right there? That's a part of it. Just leave that comment. Leave that comment. Great. We're adding Irish Demon. We're adding, oh, there's a Kate Always Wins. Thank you so much for putting that. Thank you so much for putting that. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh,
Beaver.
there's another derogatory comment. I love it. I love it. See, that's why we've
I kind of talked over it, but that's where he mentioned the makeup thing being derogatory. But I was busy being an idiot.
the mass
Sexfind.biz, my private photo here. Oh Lord, get it. Who approved that? That's not a oh, unhide user on channel. That was hidden. Okay. You know what? Sexfind.biz, I'm gonna report you two for unwanted content and commercial spam. That's the damn bots. Oh, don't time them out. Just hide those ones. Those are chat bots. Those are garbage.
Mafia as an entire club and a group.
I'm gonna tell you guys a secret though. When you start getting chat bots in the chat, it means you're doing okay right now. Or that means that their bots have detected that your chat's worth being in. So you guys give yourselves all a pat on the back, put a 1 in the chat because we don't stop. TTU baby, and the chat bots know it. That's the thing. The chat bots know it. Where's my mouse? It's like 4 monitors. It's like losing something.
Because of this stuff here. And what we can do is eventually see who these members are.
UTI? That's a urinary tract infection?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to change this culture. I'm going to change it by punishing individual people who sign up for memberships with Kate. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody who's a member over at Kate's place, expect to hear from me via mail. Expect to see what you're going to get.
All right, hold on. Wait. You know what? I'll let him talk while just let me give it a second.
Because you're supporting a criminal enterprise. And then the guy's name is Todd Lyons. That's his name. The pilot, he's an airline pilot for United Airlines. His name is Todd Lyon. I will release his video today. That's the guy who was supposedly the confidential informant. His name is Todd Lyon. He's the man who took $1,000 to track me down.
Hey, thank you very much, Mitch, for joining. Welcome to the Brazilian Beaver. Everybody, all hail Mitch. He is a Brazilian Beaver, and if you look at the description of Brazilian Beaver, I don't do enough member streams, by the way, Mitch. I apologize in advance. But if you look at the description, I believe that he gets a lot of derogatory things on his description. I can't remember what they are right now, but I'll bring them up. I was doing something else when that popped up, but thank you very much, Mitch. I just gotta finish what I was getting set up here.
To infiltrate me, to betray me, to get me. That's his name. I will release his entire video today. His whole video, he goes through, I mean, it's 2 hours long. It's 2 hours long. That's the guy's name, and I'm gonna serve him with a federal subpoena because you know
all
what?
right, everybody.
The only reason he ever worked with me at all.
I would just like to let you know that I just now have joined the federal subpoena. Woo! Bring it home, everybody. Everybody's getting sued. Fuck, you get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Everybody gets a fucking lot. What are my perks? Oh, member streams. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. So wait, people actually do these things, huh? Member streams. That's interesting. I will try. I'm so sorry. But yeah, guys, just so you know, I am only a lowly bronze member. I'm sorry. I have to feed my kids. I apologize. But I have now joined the federal lawsuit. Everybody put a round of applause together. We're all going to get sued. Oh my God, that's so funny.
To give me the affidavit was because he was caught. He went back and he's working with the trolls over there. His name is Todd Lyon, and he works for United Airlines, is what he told me. But I'm sending this video to the United Airlines representative.
How do I gift a membership? Or do I have to be like logged in as somebody that's not me or something? Because I don't seem to have the same $sign that other people have. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. We're gonna have to learn, guys.
I'm sending this to their, I'm not gonna say, but yeah, you're not allowed to take money from people and get paid to be a harasser, Todd Lyon, and then I don't release your information after you then write affidavits, and you don't have anonymity, Todd Lyon. You don't have anonymity. You're not an anonymous person because
I mean, we don't know. I mean, I will say this, that we don't know what was said. Somebody's saying, where is it? Oh, he's trying to get people fired now. I mean, I agree. I don't. Oh, wait, wrong. Oh, I had it in the wrong window. I really suck at this right now. I got to do stream more. But yeah. I mean, we don't know what was said in that text message stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess if it bridges on illegal and really aggressive, and I mean, maybe there's a limit to what point. But I mean, go after the guy's job. Like, get over yourselves. This is the only thing that bugs me about these people. They're the kind of people that would like he'd post your business and tell all of his fans to go and flood your reviews with bad reviews. Like, I mean, Google would remove most of those anyways, but I still think the behavior is ridiculous. Kate gifted 50 members. I know, I saw that. I don't know how she did it. I'm in. Oh, maybe it's because I'm in. Well, let's try this.
Because I said I would keep you anonymous. I was doing that at a good.
Hey, if you haven't hit that like, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. I don't really care. Knock your socks off.
My heart. And you then went.
Just pick one.
An affidavit against me and put your name in court.
Thank you.
Your
I love
name
you
has
guys.
been released on the transcripts of court. His name is Todd Lyon. He works for United Airlines. And when you see the depths of depravity this man went to try to get me to meet up with him in person, and then think about it. What would he have done if he met up with me in person? So pretty scary, Todd Lyon. Pretty scary, bro. Todd Lyon for United Airlines. I'm going to send this video. They have a union there, so I'm going to send it over to their union. I think it's just what Todd Lyon has done is just despicable. It's an embarrassment, and it's just disgusting. And I don't think United Airlines is going to want this guy working for them anymore. I mean,
I'm sorry, it's only 5. I'm not a rich man.
Depravity of these text messages.
The stream is now negative. It's all good.
So just remember, when you're reading these text messages, this person, he's trying to betray me. That's his whole goal. And then when I realize, and I know the whole time this guy's a troll, he then gets mad at me and is like,
all right, who got them? Okay, congratulations to Judy Johansson, Susie Y. According to Asa, Tim Hicks, and Jason Hyatt, you have all gotten a gifted membership. I don't really know how that, does it, guys, does it randomly pick people? Oh no, I can do this more. Just don't worry. I can't do it all at once because money. See, there's a little, I'll tell you a little secret about the gifted memberships. It's actually slightly cheaper for me to gift you a membership than it is for you to buy your own membership. Thank you very much. According to Isa, has become a member. Thank you. Wait, is this just me? This is me gifting you? How does this work? Is this going to go through all the people that just membered now? Like in alphabetical? Watch this. Here it comes. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Tim Hicks. Woo! Tim Hicks. Oh, welcome, buddy. Holy shit, my Susie, you're right. I've got to update my my emotes, I guess, eh? That one's still a beaver wrapped in a winter outfit. Yeah, we got a couple more of these to go. Come on, come on. We don't want to wait for all of them. Oh, here we are. What do we got? Jason Hyatt. Welcome to the membership, Jason. Yeah, so it's slightly cheaper for me to gift you guys a membership than it is for you to buy one because I technically get X many % of the membership back, actually. So, you know, I don't mind. I had made this note a while back, actually, that you could gift memberships almost like kind of like as a thank you to the audience every once in a while. And I saw Kate do it. It reminded me that that was something I wanted to do. So here we are. Moving forward, though, back to
Jose,
the Chille.
I'm just trying to give you free camera stuff, trying to give you free stuff. So there it is. There it is. Charlie's a little bit.
The truth in astronomy. You weren't a gifted membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do.
Charlie's, come here, Charlie.
What did he become? He's a dam builder. Welcome. These, you guys, listen. Dam builders are imperative to the functionality of the dam. Okay, you are like the foundation that we build. That the Brazilians tanned their swanks, you know, hairless. I don't know, posteriors on. You know what I mean?
Come here, Charlie, little bear. Come here, Charlie, little bear. So listen, I'm doing a fundraiser, you guys. I'm going to do it officially tonight.
Yeah, I'm ridiculous. I know.
I'm going to raise $3,500 to pay for the couriers, the filings, the legal fees, all that stuff. I'll put up receipts for it. I have to be able to keep up. And, you know, the judge was really good. She realized that there's a case here and that, and oh, so then here's the really cool part. So what they said is they're going to file, so Josh
Well, Kova, see what's happened here, in my opinion, is his channel has essentially become a T channel for cop watchers. So stay with me here. Like just hear me out, okay? So we've all seen them. We have like tea channels. I hate the term, but it's like they drink their tea. Like the idea is that they get together and they gossip and they tell stories, and it's all about which I don't know what was it that Katie J. Paulson was talking about all the time, which Duggard was gay and stuff. Like it can be the most mundane and stupid things, but essentially what Chille's channel has become is he has become a T channel for cop haters. That's all it is. It's a quote unquote T channel for cop haters. Daddy Shark, that is my Daddy Shark mug. Thank you. It actually has a lid that's a shark head, and so you can keep your drink warm and when you're just like walking around with it, like if you're moving from place to place or something. So it's a nice cup. It's a big ass cup. That's why I like it. That is amazing. It's a great cup. Well, hey, hold on. In the background, you can see my Beaver cup. Right, left is right, right is left. We can get this right there. That's a Beaver cup given to me by Bridge the Divide JL.
Garlic is the attorney's name. Josh Abrams, the defendant. Thank you, Chevy. Appreciate the super chat. Josh Abrams, what he did was, thanks for coming by. What he did was he's going to file a motion to dismiss his case, which it won't get dismissed. And so then when I file a motion to my amended complaint, that then wipes out his motion to dismiss. So,
yeah, and T channels, T channels equal echo chamber, says J Bird Max, and yeah, and the thing is, I'd say is there's different types of T channels, like in a roundabout sort of way, you could say that we're kind of T channels a little bit, and we are to a degree. But you know you got like Chille Decastro is like legal T, it's like cop hater legal constitutional law scholar T, I guess. And then you have channels like, some of you may remember Unirock. Most of you won't because, anyways, beyond that. But if you remember who Unirock is, that's an example of like hate T. Like their whole purpose of that channel is to find somebody that they think has wronged somebody in some way, and then just pursue that narrative constantly to the point where the creator of that channel will basically make anything up he wants and like try to legitimately create narratives. Like he will manufacture the outrage. It's absolutely the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I remember Uni, and that's about all you need to remember. It's a footnote. Anyways.
there it is. There it is right there.
Oh, I'll come back for him one day. I'm still growing. I'm bigger than his channel these days, so. He gets these bursts. Like, he does nothing. His content, his channel will start to die, and then he'll find some, lost child to stream about, and then all of a sudden he'll get 10,000 views on a live stream, and then next thing you know, that's it. The next 3 weeks will be just like Gabby. Like, that Gabby chick went missing, and like, you would have thought he was dating her. Because it was just every single day, Gabby's missing, Gabby. Oh, I'd be so upset if Gabby isn't found. Like, it was just, he just sees the views and he just dials in.
So, yeah, you guys listen, I put a Give, Send, Go in the description. I hate to raise money. I really didn't want to raise money, but we don't have to raise nearly as much as they do. But
hey, Taipan23, you talking about a few of us got on a stream together and drank beer? I used to hang out, if you're talking about Unirock, I used to hang out in his fucking Discord with him, but that didn't, what happened is William Shatner retweeted me with a response, and there was, one of the things I had said was not in support of Unirock, it was in support of the other person that he had, saying, you guys are crazy if you think that makes... Basically, somebody commented on something, and then they liked it, and then somebody reached out to, like, William Shatner, who was one of the people that liked it, and was like, hey, you should know about this person that you liked the comment of. And William Shatner responded on Twitter with, like, why the fuck would I give a fuck about your guys' personal shit? And I ended up asking, people were like, that's not the real William Shatner. And I asked him, I said, your YouTube has a check, but you don't have a check here. Like, is this? And he responded with, I have 2 accounts, blah, 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 blah. One is for this and the others for that. And he responded directly to me, actually. I've got a picture of that before I was deleted. So yeah, it was kind of a highlight of my life. I was like, so I responded with, while you're here, love your shit, because I thought, when's the next time I'm ever gonna fucking talk to William Shatner? Anyways, that's my little footnote. But yeah, he immediately blocked me from his Discord. He left me a message about why I was being blocked from his Discord and then blocked me from his Discord. So I subsequently couldn't read the message on why I was blocked from his Discord, and then claimed that he told me why I was being blocked from his Discord. To give an example of the kind of roundabout way.
But we do have to raise some money. So that just has to happen.
Oh, this is in Australia. We don't let anything get in the road of a good beer. Good beer. It's nothing wrong with drinking with a person if you can find mutual ground. It's just, certain people, once they've wronged you enough times, like, I'd sooner watch them get hit by a car, to be blunt with you guys.
So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
Is this where I lost Chille? No, it was at 17 I wanted to stop.
So listen, I got a lot of things to do. And so remember, we do have that questionnaire out there. If you are a member, Rights On, member for 3 months. Thank you, bro. I appreciate your support, man. I was saying something a second ago. What did I say a second ago?
200 people in here. Hit the like button if you haven't.
I lost my train of thought.
Thank you very much, by the way.
I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm just reading the comments and stuff. I'll do a proper fundraiser tonight. It'll be.
Pat Getta. I'm Team Star Trek, but I will be honest with you. My 8-year-old son has been, been pushing to watch all the original Star Wars. We've been putting them on, and they are solid movies. But on a flip note, I want to let you know that Luke Skywalker is the whiniest bitch I've ever seen in my life. That's all I'm going to say. Just, oh God, can this guy stop complaining? But beyond that, 7
or 8 o'clock at night, and we'll see if we can raise this fund.
Ben.
To get it in there. Yeah, we definitely won. It was definitely a win today. Because now if she calls me a cokehead or a date raper or I sell drugs or anything that's just absolute defamation like she's been doing, I can then get her in contempt of court and I'll get monetary damages immediately, which is all I've been asking for the whole time.
I always knew Shatner was a prick. Shatner is probably a prick. I mean, who knows? He probably just doesn't give a fuck, basically. It's like most older guys, right? No offense. I mean, we all just start caring less and less as we get older, don't we? It's all that jadedness. It's a word, I think. It's a word now. Just don't worry about it.
In any of this stuff, in any of this stuff. I didn't want to be involved in any of this,
No, Anakin was. I was talking the original 3, okay? I will give you that Anakin, especially the older Anakin, Hayden Christensen? Yeah, he's the worst.
I think the judge is pretty sharp, to be honest. I think the judge is pretty sharp. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you very much. Thanks.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen was the worst.
So
I was too close to my mic. Sorry.
I can't stay. I've got to keep going. I got things I got to do. But Charlie, come here. Come over here. Come say hello.
Hayden Christian? I can't remember the name exactly.
You want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Are you dying for a walk? Are you like, you woke up this morning, we didn't go for a walk. Is that what you're saying? We didn't go for a walk today? Is that what you're saying? We didn't go for a walk? So, yeah. Stressful. I'll tell you that, stressful. Talk about high blood pressure. I felt like my heart was beating out of my chest this morning. I was nervous. I was afraid. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the like button. And then for the people in my group who are actually my friends, grab that Give, Send, Go link and send it around to our people. See if we can raise some cash. I can't stand asking people. I don't think the last time I did a fundraiser for me, which was really for Caleb Slay, was when I was going to Missouri in October of 2021, and I ran out of money on the way to Missouri, and I had to pull over on the side of the road and do a fundraiser. And then I spent all the money on Caleb Slay's rally to try to get attention for his death. And but back then I allowed those people to bully me, and look what happened. And so now I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not going to put up with it. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Well, when we win, just so you know, which we will win, what we're going to do.
Poor Doug. He's not going for a walk. They're going for a walk to the car so they can go cop watch. Charlie just gets to spend his whole life standing up against the window with his nose poking out, just wishing he could sniff the grass.
I don't care about winning a monetary.
This is possibly a narrative, Chille. You can't prove that I'm wrong. I can't prove that I'm right. So we'll just leave it there.
Settlement. I care about getting her banned from social media.
Lies, says Lori.
Kate Peter banned from social media. That's my actual goal, and that's what I want to do through federal equitable relief. Now, can I get that done?
Alice
maybe
Caffrey
not.
got it. She says, Beaver 0. I'm an oldie, and I don't give a flying fiddler's feck anymore. I like that, fiddler's feck. It's like Ned Flanders. Oh, diddly-o. Oh, what was it? The episode I put in my episode reviews. He's like, he says "damn" or something, and they're like, "That's it. No Bible stories for you, young lad."
Can I get every video made about me removed?
I think I knew a family that was like that.
Maybe she won't apologize. Can I get a monetary settlement into perpetuity and for a very long time? 100%. Again, yes, because it's plain as day. She stalked me, and she's admitted she stalked me. It's in a video where she says, "I'm tracking him like an endangered great white."
No, she said there are people in my Discord tracking him like he's an endangered great white. Everything that he says is like some form of like it's just not really quite the truth, Chille. And you can't like make this shit up because she'll just show the evidence that you're fucking wrong. Like, like it's, lying in a federal court. I mean, the thing is he's not lying. He's phrasing things in a way, or that he's caught, he's creating a narrative that is in his favor. But that's not what was said, Chille. I remember explicitly that was not what was said.
See, that's a really cute thing to say, and then you kept repeating it. Well, we did. We got every single time that she said that. Every time she said, "I'm tracking him like an endangered great white," we just took a screen.
Let's get 200 likes in here, guys. If you're in here watching, we haven't hit the like button. Try it. I want to see if I can. That'll be the first time I've ever got 200 likes on a live stream. I know. I'd like to say that. I'd like that to not be true. I'd like it to have been higher, but I have never gotten 200 likes. I've never even got 200 people in a live stream. Thank you for being here.
Yep. So that's where it is. Just.
See, Chille, you are my golden star, buddy. I love you. Thank you for putting all that makeup on for us.
That's just where it is.
Allegedly.
That's just all there's. Hamzi's in the hizzy. Thanks for
in the hizzy.
I appreciate it. The Boyer, what's going on? How are you? How is everybody? Good to see everybody. Thanks for
You guys ever see that South Park where he's to the hizzy fo shizzy?
Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think that you are a troll channel, friend. I mean, I do love that you brought that around. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put you in a timeout until I am comfortable knowing that you're not a troll channel. Then I'll decide if, because like, no, actually, so there's some misinformation being put here on this page, guys. So let me, Allied Forces said that, nobody won today. Actually, no, I won today. You can't say defamatory things about me. You can't say that I have a Ponzi scheme because I don't. You can't say I have multiple lines of credit because I don't. You can't call me a cokehead because I'm not. You can't call me a meth head because I'm not. You can't defame me. And if you do, and I can prove it, which I can prove it, which is why I'm suing, then you'll be.
For the record, this is pretty like rich from a guy who's like the first thing he would go to is personal attacks about Kate having meth teeth, and like he literally got the exact payment that he dished out, and he's complaining about it like a whiny little bitch. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's just terrible. Comforts the boys. Let's go back to the flippity flop.
Don't have to time for all that, Chef. Oh, if only those queer eye for the straight guy.
Go back to the flippity floppity floop. Here it is.
Come on, Mr. Slave. Let's get back to our flippity floppity floop.
Oh no! Damn it! Don't call it that.
He explained before how they used to call it in the hizzy, and then the white people started saying in the hizzy, so they named it hizzy fo shizzy, and then we started saying hizzy fo shizzy, so then the next thing you know, it became flippity floppity floop is where that goes. That joke goes.
Will be found in contempt of court. That's what will happen. That's what will happen. So there it is. There it is. So who won? I won. That's all I've ever wanted. I just wanted this person to leave me alone and stop lying about me. That's all I wanted. Greg, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, no, I've seen Super Necessary Human. Hey, listen, if you have not seen Super Necessary Human, put a 1 in the chat for me. Just go ahead, put a 1 in the chat. Tell me if you have not seen Super Necessary Human, and maybe we could light up somebody's day. Like, just absolutely light their day up. Helmet cock, you can't be telling it. You've never seen? Holy shit, really? Turtle moves? Are you really serious? You're telling me everybody with a 1 in here has not seen Super Necessary Human. That's 3 people. I still think that's too many. 4. Holy shit. 5. Okay, well, Chille's going to talk for another minute. Oh, we're at 17 minutes, though. But we're going to get, hello, Mr. Beaver from Skits Crasher, member for 19 months. But he's actually been a member way longer. He had, I think the credit card bucked him, and then it reset that. I can't remember. Oh, I just missed it. It was the frog.
Exactly. People, it's so funny, that little, like, kind of physical threat of violence. It's so
I have
funny.
seen it, unfortunately.
People have been saying that to me for a long time.
Hold on,
but yet when
we'll
I'm in
get
the street,
there.
someone actually faces me, they run. Or they come up and they yell in my ear, but they don't actually do anything. And no one's pulled up with their guns blazing just yet. So I'm sorry, I'm just not afraid. But what I am is sick of the nonsense, and so I'm going to take that on. That's what I'm going to do. But I wanted to jump on here and talk with you guys and let you guys know what had happened. I wanted you guys to know this was an absolutely huge win for us today. This was a huge win because now she can't say defamatory things. That's what that's what she actually said. The judge said you can't say defamatory or harassing things, which I'm not. I'm saying I'm suing the asshole troll mafia. You know, she decided to name her channel Asshole Troll Mafia. You know, and so that's what she decided to call it. It's not my choice. But if you're going to have a masshole troll mafia, then, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, you call yourself a mafia. Okay, I'm just going by the name you gave yourself, and I'm not going to say anything disparaging or I don't say anything defamatory. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
At all.
Just gonna leave it.
So, but big win for us today. So, berserk, defamatory is when you say something that's a lie. That's an outright lie. Like someone runs a Ponzi scheme, or they have multiple lines of credit, or they borrow from one investor to pay back another investor. That's lies. That's called it's called defamation, but specifically it's called slander. Now, when you write it down, like she wrote down in the caption, Chille Decastro deals the date rape.
Tell me if I'm wrong, everybody, but don't you have to prove damages even to get anything out of a defamation suit? He thinks he's going to get her removed from social media. Good fucking luck with that.
Drug GHB, which I'm suing her for. That's libel because she wrote it. You see? So there it is. There it is. V. Boyer's on fire this morning.
American nickel for 5 American ducats. Don't worry. If you haven't seen the American meme, everybody, there's 200 people almost in here. You'll see. You'll see. Hang in tight a little longer. We got more Chille here. Don't worry. I'm going to switch videos. He's getting boring here. This is when I started getting bored with him.
On fire this morning. I don't think so. I don't think so, friend. I don't think so.
There he's banning somebody.
So. I think that now that this court order is put in place, now I'll be able to go back to what I'm doing. And
thank you very much, Skid Scratcher.
That's what I'm going to do. And they filed, they put in a motion to dismiss the case, and the judge said, I deny it. She denied it. She said, "There's merit here. I'm not going to." She said, kind of, I can't give you verbatim because I can't remember exact words, but she said, "No, I'm not going to dismiss the case. While the back and forth hasn't been, their behavior's been bad, his behavior's been bad. I'm not going to dismiss the case because there's a case here." So she said, pretty much along those lines. And I'm not going to stop you guys. I'm not going to. You guys make sure you hit the give, send, go. I'm raising $3,500. I'm sorry to ask, but I don't really have a choice. So if you would please go hit that link. It's in the description here of this video. And if you guys can donate to it, great. But let's hit that $3,500. I'm going to come back on tonight, and I'm going to do a real hard fundraiser, try to get to that $3,500, and that'll cover all the fees and all the couriers and things like that. I wouldn't even ask at all, but the defamation and the BS of the trolling, what they call trolling, which is really actually harassing on YouTube, has pushed my videos to the back, and my store's a little slow. So I gotta.
The judge did not say that. People are saying in the chats. It's funny. Here, okay, so there is almost 200 people in here, and I want the people who have never experienced it to know what the American nickel joke is. So this is something I have to explain just very quickly, okay? So nobody gave any currencies that weren't American today, but if you had, this is not for you. This is only to basically worship the American overlord dollar, if you will. Our dollar's not worth that little compared to American dollar, but we're having fun with it, right? So listen, it's a tradition we do around here. We get I wait till we get a couple donations, made about $10, and I'm happy with that, don't worry. But the point of this is that we need to pay our respects to the American nickel, if you will, the American dollar. And to do that, we have this tradition of this little clip I like to play. Okay, so follow with me here. And I do have to pause this clip for copyright reasons. We're going to talk about it, right? So it's a little bit of this kind of thing.
$1.83 American. What are we going to get with that?
That's right. They're in Bratislava, everybody. Hey, American dollars, they go far in Bratislava. Don't you worry. East Europe.
Gotta love that exchange rate. Fine.
Yeah. Now, he's got to tip the help, okay? We got to tip the help. It's American money, remember.
I think we're good. Thanks.
Oh, a nickel.
You see this?
You see this?
I quit.
I quit. I open my own hotel.
That's right. He's going to open his own damn hotel, everybody. He got an American nickel. So everybody, thank you. All the Europeans, Australians, everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the chat to pay homage to the American nickel. Obviously, this is satire based, but at the same time, maybe not, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for the donations. I had my fun. But let's get back to, okay, so We're going to jump in with a little bit of a shift right here for a second before we go back to Chille and the final part of when he talks about suing all of you. All of you are getting sued. Every one of you, there's 195 people in here, and you're all getting sued, okay? Especially you sons of bitches that donated. And, hey, 8 members, 5 gifted plus X many. That's 6, 7, 8, that's 3. Yep, good math, Scott. You can do this. So... You know, you guys just need to know that you are signing yourselves up to be sued, okay, in federal court by Chille. Did they remove some of these? I feel like there was more of these, to be honest with you. Interesting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Super Necessary Human, and I'm here to help you. So what is intermittent fasting? People think about starving for days on end with no food, and they're dying of hunger. It couldn't be further from the truth. Most people...
Guys, where did they hide the view count on videos? Oh, they turned off the comments! That's gotta be new.
People who do intermittent fasting eat every single day. If we're going to define intermittent fasting, it's simply a specific measurable block of time in which you're not eating. The most popular form of intermittent fasting today is called a 16-8. That's where you don't consume any calories or up to 50 calories for 16 hours.
Oh, Asgard, sorry, I missed the pop-up on the screen. Asgard with 50 DKK dick dollars. Love it. Thank you very much for the dick dollars. That's Danish kroner, if I remember correctly properly, and I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Or ma'am. Either way, you know what I mean. That's a pretty gender-neutral name.
And then you consume the bulk of your calories over that 8-hour eating.
Hey, by the way, were you a Stargate watcher? Because Asgard, you know, it was a good show. I hope they bring it back. It's owned by Amazon now. There's talk.
If you stop eating today at 8 p.m., then tomorrow at noon, that's a 16-hour fast. If you stop eating today at 8 p.m. and then start eating again tomorrow at 2 p.m., that's an 18-hour fast. If you stop eating today at 8 p.m. and then start eating again tomorrow at 8 p.m., that's a 24-hour fast.
Thanks,
it's that
Tips.
easy.
Oh, that was the worst sound editing ever.
Every single day. I'll give you an example of a 36-hour fast. If you have food this morning at 8 a.m. and then don't eat again until...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you really breaking down that? Okay, thanks for the math lesson.
So what can you intake during your fast? There are 6 or 7 things that I intake during my fast that I'm going to teach you on the next video. And
super
I'm
necessary.
standing here explaining these things to you because...
Oh, that is the worst audio design ever. Do you hear how they have it turned up so loud it's literally breaking shit? Christian Sloth, I fucked that up the first time. Christian Sloth just donated DKK 20 through Super Chat. 20 more dick dollars, woo, from Minus/Christian Sloth. You know that's your name now, right? Or is that your name? Oh, it's an interesting name. I like it, actually. It's powerful, you know? It's an alpha name. Chille wouldn't know. Anyways, that was... I don't think we need to see too much more of that. The only other thing that was on here is, like... I found him getting... Man, they removed shit. I'm telling you right now. They removed things from here.
A young lady had posted that she'd been doing a 16-8 fasting regimen for the past couple months. She'd only lost 10 pounds and seemingly plateaued, and she was frustrated.
Oh, that's it. Petagetta or Pat Getta, whatever. Petagetta. Oh, I butchered that. Hey, Pat Getta, that's it. Lawsuit for you. He wrote meth in the chat, in the comments. Guys, remember to point out, screenshot that, send it to Chille. Lawsuit for you, Pata. Or Pat. Oh, man. Having a hard day, apparently.
16-8 to me, those are rookie numbers. I mean, those are for beginning fasters. Why don't you try stepping up your game? Let me give you a fasting challenge that you can try. Starting on Monday, I want you to do an 18-6 and then a 16-8, then an 18-6, 24, 18-6, 16-8, and then fast all the way through until Monday, which is...
I gotta write that down. That was way too much, way too quick, Chille. I'm sorry.
Gonna be around 30, 35 hours of fasting. Your body is a perfect system that when you feel hunger pains...
Hey, see you later, according to Aza. Everybody, according to Aza, has a channel as well. Check it out if you want and see if it's something that you're interested in. And Aza, if you want, you can feel free to throw your link in the chat if you want. And yeah, I mean, just paying it forward. Just check it out. And if it's something you like, give her a sub. If not, then it's the same battle we're all going through. Just obviously... subbing if you don't like it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with everybody. If you sub to a channel you're not going to watch, it's not benefiting the channel anyways. So just be honest with your subs, and if you like the content, then you subscribe. Give her that love. Did he say something?
Ignore. Listen to this from Dr. Gabrielle Lyons.
Check. Yeah, that worked. Okay, no, you're not talking about me then.
I'm not into intuitive.
Oh, that audio.
I think that our sleep, our hunger cues, there's a differentiation between hunger and appetite. I think that we feed.
Holy
for a
shit,
lot of
she beat
other
the shit out of
reasons
most of
other
us, man.
Than being hungry.
Guys,
And
that chick will absolutely destroy you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look at her. She's pretty. That's like good-looking woman. Like, but you can tell like she's ready to hurt somebody. Like, look at that body.
I think that intuitive eating is a mistake.
What she's saying is to stick
Fuck,
with
I think she's bigger than Chille, to be honest with you guys. Holy shit.
the clock. If you're consuming water
And-
with shots of salt,
Patty. And we'd let her. That's funny. That's, you know what? You're not wrong, you know?
and you're fasting for under 72 hours, it is
I'd be fine with that,
unlikely
says Tim.
You're in bad shape from fasting. And I'm standing here explaining these things to you because
Oh, God. Hold on. Let's turn it down for the bad audio design. That is horrible. Oh, and then he does it again on the way out. He didn't edit these. I don't think he edited these. This was edited by somebody else, but whoever edited it, you need to be shot for that audio. You have it gained so high that it's literally breaking up the speakers, and that's why it sounds like garbage. Just absolute hot trash. So, anyways, moving back to Mr. Chillito. And by the way, before I go back into Chillito, have you guys seen that DirectD has been losing his license? Oh, wait, where? I don't know what buttons I'm pushing. There we go. You guys see DirectD's getting his license taken away? 200 likes! Oh my God! You know what? That calls for Kraken. Apparently, I didn't put the lid on Kraken. Man. Here we go. Okay. You know what? This is celebration, everybody. Thank you. I want to thank my mom for having me, my dad for being there to help create me. I don't want to think about that situation much more than that, but it happened. It happened. And hey, here I am in all of my ADHD glory. 200 likes on a stream. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, guys. And we're over. I'll just shut it down like a Kate stream. Fuck, you guys seen that? You're watching Kate. Your wife comes up and asks you a question, and you look away and you turn it down for a second. Oh yeah, I think that's a great idea, baby. Yeah. You look back to the screen, you're like, she's fucking gone. Like when Kate leaves, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Tell me in the chat. Like when Kate leaves, she's just like, all right, everybody, I'm fucking out of here. It's like a lot of times I'm like in a next stream, all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck? And I hit back and then that's it. Stream's done. 50 DTKs are Asgard again. Dr. Gabrielle Lyon is a true healer disguised as a medical doctor. She understands how to heal the whole person from the inside out. Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. Who was that? The person in the... I'm looking it up. Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. Muscle-centric medicine. Oh, okay. Interesting.
They're worried about cancer. Obesity is one of the biggest risk factors. How is it, and this must make...
Was that chick we were looking at? Like, is that the... Okay, hold on. We're going to go back just because...
to intuitive eating. I think that our sleep...
Is that her?
Cues.
Oh, yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Wow, she doesn't look as butch in this shot, but Jesus Christ, like, that chick is ready to rumble in this shot. Sweet tattoos, too. Anyways, sorry, we're just eye candying it now. Let's just keep moving here. Oh, what was I on? Oh, that's ADHD for it. Anyways, let's get back into Chille here. Asgard, without simply looking at the test results, she looks at you and treats you as a unique individual. Oh, well, that's the way it should be, because we are all unique individuals. Yeah, and by the way, thank you very much for the donations, Asgard. I really appreciate it. It does go a long way to running the channel. Believe it or not, there are costs associated with running this channel that I do incur. And these are more than enough to keep, so it doesn't at least cost me money and, make a couple bucks on the side. So I really appreciate the support everybody's given me. Let's let Chille keep talking. I don't want to bore you guys too much. I want Chille to be able to speak for himself as much as possible here. And really, I think, again, I picked a 14-minute point here. I don't think Chille needs to be listened to in entirety because he really just starts to repeat himself towards any stream once he gets about 20 minutes in. And it really just becomes boring at that point. And that's my opinion, but, some people just love it.
How is everybody? Paladin, how are you?
I see purple spots. Anyone else see that? I don't know. Are you seeing purple spots? What are we talking about? Maybe I don't understand that term. Maybe you're saying something like a joke. The booze doesn't count as a cost. No, we're not talking about the booze. I have the music that you hear on the channel is actually paid for. Like all this stuff is actually paid for music. I think it's set so you can hear it. Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can hear it. Like I pay for this. I got a catalog of it. What's a good one here? There's like Lost in 8-Bit's fun, or Trapped in 8-Bit. That's the one that's... But there's like... It's better than the free music in a lot of cases because it's actually... And then I actually own a license to the music. So if I play it on my streams, I don't get tagged with copyright and stuff. So like this is a monthly subscription that I pay for. It's not a ton. What's the going? I use Epidemic Sound. That's one of, if you're trying to become a creator and you need music that's paid for, the best place for you to go is Epidemic Sound. I don't have any sort of like code. I mean, if I looked, there's probably a referral code system, but I'm not like a partner or anything, but that's where I get my music. It's a great place to get music. And what happens is you're given a de facto license for the music. As long as you have a membership, you tell it what account you're linked to. So any music in their catalog that goes on your channel while you're subscribed is 100% licensed to you forever. So even if you end your subscription, if I ended my subscription tomorrow, everything I've done up to this point would still be all my license. I've licensed that music for those streams. And in some cases where people have like had their channels deleted or things have happened, they've had to re-upload their content. What you could even do in those cases is you could even, if you weren't subscribed anymore, you could just get like a month subscription to Epidemic Sound, upload all your content, and then unsubscribe from Epidemic Sound, and you would regain the license because it's based on your upload date. So basically, if you remember when you uploaded it, whatever it is, live stream, video, you've got the license for it. And then anytime there's stock footage, I actually do have, and I might reduce this or get rid of it, we'll see, but I have a membership also to... I have a membership to its video blocks or story blocks, and that's where you can get like stock footage. You know, that's where you get scenes of like panning by the beach and whatever you need is footage for. Like to give an example, in this intro right here, this is all just stock footage layered up. And the Epidemic Sound music. I'm moving forward a bit. See, like, this is all stock footage. So anyways, let's turn that off. But yeah, back to Chille. The tech people don't show up for tech, so... Press play too early? Where am I here? Boop. But yeah, that's those small costs. Like they add up over time. They're not significant, but they're there. It's what helps run a good channel. And that's things like, you know, even just little things like this stuff. You know, these cost me a little bit of money. I could make them myself, but by the time I put the time in, I'm better off going and doing my day job and then paying, you know, the couple dollars really it costs to use a website that I get these made on and stuff. Things like, what's this one? ADHD? That's my favorite. Anyways, back to Chille, guys.
I'm glad we're going to be able to catch you before you take off to work. So first, I want to say
he's glitching, not me.
About 3,400 bucks.
What about the vanilla? NF Cat, do you not wait? Pat Getta. Do you not know about the vanilla? We can inform you in a minute here. Let's play Chille. I'm losing viewers here. We're hemorrhaging. We're hemorrhaging. We got to get Chille back on for a few minutes yet.
Yesterday, we raised in the last 12 hours. So
please don't.
Thank you to everybody.
He knows about the vanilla.
Angel,
Angel?
like button real
Insane
fast.
Angel?
Just take 5 seconds and hit the like button, and then Pop down in those comments section. OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Do me that
You are
favor,
overturned your
please.
Terry.
So I want you guys to do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't harass Kate at all if she comes to the section. So I want to show you.
This is his stream running like Chop, by the way, not mine. Like if you like oh, what wrong fucking button. If you like see, we're all good here. We're all good. Chille's getting bad reception at the beginning of his stream, so
You guys something that's I'm just gonna say it instead of showing you guys the graphics.
Please
We
don't
already have
talk about the
graphic,
vanilla.
instead of because I have this really crappy tripod here and then I'll have to set it back up again.
Oh, see, Pat Getta knows about the vanilla. He just wants everybody else to hear about it again. Sandy Pat, what's the one for you? Are you behind when I was asking for a one, or do you not know about the vanilla? And that's your answer to that. Not the vanilla.
Listen, so here, I'll just say one of these trolls' names. Arizona Jeep Girl. So let me just talk directly.
By the way, I was actually hoping Arizona Jeep Girl would be in the chats here. If anybody's seen Arizona Jeep Girl, tell her, hey, if you see Arizona Jeep Girl, tell her to reach out to me. I'd love to have a little chat with her and ask her what was so egregious. Or does anybody in the chat know what Arizona Jeep Girl said that was so egregious that she's now been named in a federal lawsuit? Oh my God.
to Arizona Jeep Girl. Let me tell you what we're doing. Let me explain it to the Arizona Jeep Girl, AZ Jeep Girl, who's just got blocked from my account after we got the screenshot of what you said. So let me explain it so that people understand. And this is the reason why my people, they'll create troll.
Midge Norris, is that what she said, or is that paraphrasing that she said she didn't like him, he says. I have to, don't get me wrong. His skin is thinner than like a spit bubble. Like, it's crazy. So I have no doubt that probably is all she said, but did she not, did she phrase it in a certain way? Does anybody actually know?
Accounts and say that it's you over there harassing them, but that's not what we do. That's not what we do. So what I need you guys to do is to get a screenshot of when something is said from one of them. This is the reason why we made it
She said in Kate's stream, I can't remember, but she asked someone in the chat a question. It was mild. The problem is that he can sue them. It doesn't mean that he has a case, and it doesn't mean he's going to win. He can sue as many people as he wants. But I will show you an example of where YouTube, I'm going to tell you right now, if you got a hold of the right person and told them that one of their creators, one of their partnered fucking creators, because Chille, I don't know what to tell you, but you're essentially a fucking contracted employee of YouTube. Just keep this in mind, okay? You can say free speech, platform, all you want. This is their fucking platform, and you're essentially gifted the privilege of being a partnered creator. Because you have to apply for the partner program, get accepted. They can fucking remove it just as quickly, Chille. And then everything you get will be through PayPal and Venmo and shit. So you won't get any advertising revenue. Well, you know what? They'll put advertising on your channel. They'll take the money for the advertising and then see how chafed your ass gets then. So I'm just going to tell people right now, if you think that YouTube, imagine your YouTube and you find out one of your creators is literally suing users. Imagine if this became a story. Now, most of the time they don't, but imagine that some independent columnist picks this up and writes it in some sort of the New Yorker or something, because that's what happens. That's how this shit fucking explodes. And then all of a sudden you find out, then people are like, oh, I can get sued for being a member of a channel. YouTube does not want the idea that you could sue people for being a member of a channel that said mean words to you. That is not something that YouTube is going to be cool with. They make their bread and butter off those memberships and those super chats. So, they will absolutely... But okay, so he's trying to sue YouTube, and I thought that, but hold on. So let's let Chille talk a little longer. If you guys can bear with me or tune back in if you can't, I will show you an example, slightly different, not suing users, but an example of where a vexatious litigant has started going after YouTube, Alphabet, and because you can't sue YouTube without being part of Alphabet. Alphabet's lawyers will show up to defend YouTube. That's my example. That's what I'm getting at. So... And YouTube, so this lawsuit was, they had named YouTube at another part of it, but they didn't in this portion of the lawsuit. And Alphabet and YouTube basically approached the courts, the federal courts, and asked to intervene. They literally requested to become a third party in the lawsuit because it involved their platform. And they were granted that. And so now he was now dealing with YouTube's lawyers and Alphabet's lawyers because they didn't like the idea of one of these creators suing fucking like 20 other creators. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? So, and guess what? It's because they posted copyright content of his and they said mean things about him. Is that sound familiar? Oh my goodness. This was only in the last year too. This happens all the time. So listen, if you know a larger YouTuber, and this includes the Team Skeptics, and I've sent an email to Frauditor Troll. I know he's got a partner manager now with YouTube. Sometimes you can send an email right to your partner manager, and when you have one, I don't, and you can inform them of the shit that's going down and like direct their attention right at it. So I've sent him an email and asked if this is something he would like to get into as well. But the bottom line is that I think YouTube should know that one of their creators is threatening to sue users of the platform. Not even creators, other users of the platform. So just because they happen to be a member of a channel. So that'd be, I just think they'd find that interesting.
Unaffiliated club. Because I guarantee you, when the pay apps and when we get the information from YouTube, we will see that Arizona Jeep Girl is a member or also a contributor to Kate Peter. And what that means...
Don't worry, buddy. I just donated. I just joined up this stream. We're a member now. Throw it in there, buddy. Just have fun.
Then she will then be looped into the lawsuit. That's why we're calling it an unregistered gang, an unregistered club. They used this in the 80s to get motorcycle gangs. And this is the same thing I'm doing now. So Gloria, remember Gloria? There you are, Gloria. You had a back and forth with Arizona Jeep Girl. We got screenshots of that already. And so what we're going to do is these people who are giving money to Kate Peter, we're going to add them to the lawsuit. They'll have to have money for their own lawyer. So Arizona Jeep Girl...
Oh, I don't think that's fucking true. I don't think that's true. In fact, if you sue us all as a group, we can actually get together, I believe, and defend us as a group, ourselves as a group too. So, I mean, and at this point, you are running the risk of being considered a vexatious litigant. Just going to let you know, Chille, you are almost the definition of a vexatious litigant now.
You are put on notice.
Hey, if you guys have Twitter, if you all have Twitter, one of the best things you can do is at YouTube creators and at YouTube support. There's a YouTube help too. Just double check them. Don't start talking to fucking scammers somewhere along the way because you know how that shit works. They'll imitate somebody. But there is, I believe, the YouTube. It's at YouTube creators is the one where we as creators can sometimes get them to respond where you're like, I cannot log in and then nobody's helping me. And they're like, let us look into this for you. And you'll actually get somewhere occasionally. But if you guys are able to tweet this and retweet, and again, I'm not on Twitter, unfortunately, but if you're able to get some of the other guys who are, and we can get these things kind of moving along or even mention them to, you know, Mudahar of Some Ordinary Gamers, maybe Moist Critical, things like that. Believe it or not, you can make these things get picked up. And I'm going to fucking tell you right now, I have a hard time believing YouTube won't be a little annoyed. Little Chillito here.
You are harassing me in my comment section. This is being turned into a class action lawsuit based on you being in an unregistered club. And soon, Arizona Jeep Girl will have to have her own attorney because she's going to be added to the lawsuit. She's a cop or a former cop. She's a real difficult person. I'm just going to keep everything within the boundaries of the law because now she's going to be listed as a defendant. That's the reason why we turned it into an unregistered, unincorporated club. And we're filing a class action suit because you guys see, the thing is people thought that it would be difficult and it's a lot of work. But the truth is we get a list of registered members of the troll mafia and then we compare and contrast them. So
by the way, he hasn't got this list yet. So first, hey, Mike, how's it going, buddy? Beaver's 0 now, but yeah, it's okay. So listen, he has to get that list first. So he needs to subpoena YouTube, okay? And we're gonna try to tell Nima if just comments of other like commentary channels, bigger channels, Facebook. Facebook, they're not on. What the fuck is that? Fucking fly, get out of here! It's goddamn October. It's almost November. Where did you even come from? Yeah, and like Twitter's the best place. At YouTube creators, at YouTube support, at YouTube help. at YouTube, those are the biggest handles that actually, believe it or not, it's the stupidest thing ever, but you'll get more help from at YouTube creators on Twitter than you'll get from like talking to the support person inside the YouTube studio. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I've 1,400, but I'll be honest with you, 1,400 on Twitter, like the numbers on Twitter are different than on other like social media platforms. Like, yeah, like you're not like 100,000 subscriber like viewers or like followers, but you know, I only had like 800 or 900. I was pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. I thought that was pretty awesome. But I have 0 now. So.
Oh, and this is a message to Benjamin Wish, Kate's lawyer. She's supposed to announce to her people not to harass me. Well,
she did.
Arizona Jeep Girl, you're in violation of the court order. You're a
Oh, hold on. No. Hold on. Arizona Jeep Girl wasn't told not to harass you. Kate was. And she was told just not to ask her fans to harass you. So unless she went and told Arizona Jeep Girl to go fuck with Chille, that is bullshit. Like, it's ridiculous.
part of that club. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to remove your comment cameras because
Steve
that's not what
Kongdon,
we're doing.
thank you for joining if you're in the chat.
Removed your comment. That's not what this channel is about. We're about overturning Terry versus Ohio. We're not about
Sounds like you're about bitching about Kate, to be honest with you.
engaging in some silly war with some YouTuber.
This is all this stream is about. What the fuck are you even talking about, Chille? Holy shit, this guy has gone full retard. Oh my God, you never go full retard, Chille. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yes, there's somebody in the chat that doesn't like me saying that word, and I apologize, to be honest with you. I do find it a bit of a, like I say it, and then it's like, oh, it's a stinging word.
Who is just a hate center, a hate channel. And so we're not
G.I. Joel has just subscribed. Thank you very much if you're in the chat as well. I don't know which ones of you are and which ones of you aren't, but I'm going to thank you anyways.
going to try to infiltrate them. What we are going to do is take screenshots of people who comment in my comment section and send it to me because we're calling them a club, an unincorporated.
If you're new in here and you haven't hit that like button, do me a solid, hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it.
Club because she's running a mafia, a troll mafia. And the big thing, let me explain it to you guys. The big thing
Also, for those of you who don't know, this is his stream that's puckered like this. Yeah, that's just all him.
about mafias is what they do is the top commanders, they don't know what the on the street people are doing. There's 2 or 3 levels of
So she's an official mafia. Guys, did you know that she is a commander of an actual mafia? She's a mafioso lord, if you will, or whatever. And she has her like her minions and managers working below her. Guys, somebody out there's got to be on the payroll. Which one of yous is it? Hey, just admit it, okay? Chille needs to serve you with a lawsuit. Just fess up, okay? Which one are you getting paid to run the east side? I don't know. The east side, west side, woo! Hey, damn, Kate, you run one hell of a fucking mafioso. I can tell you that much.
people in
Guys, if I funny names in the chat to rename your channel that make us criminal organizations. Just, I want to see you guys come up with better things than I'll ever come up with. In the chat, while we watch Chille, come up with channel names that would make us criminals in Chille's eyes, okay?
between them. That's why we're calling it an unincorporated gang. I'm sorry, an unincorporated club. And that's why Arizona Jeep Girl in particular, you're
If we were called the Beaver Busters, would we be rapists? I'm not entirely sure. You guys tell me.
comment today, you're going to be listed as a defendant because we're going to get your information from YouTube. That's why we're doing the subpoenas. That's why I raised money. So for each individual person who continues to harass, you will be added to the class action lawsuit.
Sorry, YouTube. Rapists. I had to put a G on there.
Because you are a member of the asshole troll mafia. And you decided to do that. And you decided, so make sure before you guys delete Kenny
BDK, thank you for subscribing. It might pop up. It depends on if your subscriptions are public or not.
Schiller or any of these names, make sure you get a screenshot of that and send that to me so we can then
The
get
Beaver
information for
trafficking
the
front.
YouTube and then add them
Beaver
to the
Zero
class
horse
action
heads.
lawsuit. It's just that simple.
We need club, mafia, or army in the name. That is true. Defend Terry versus Ohio Detvo. You get a suit and you get a suit and you get a suit. Is that the glass? Is it the glasses? You get a suit and you get a suit. Everybody gets a suit. I get it. I get where you're going. I figured it out. It took me a second. I was there.
So you guys got to make sure. I don't want any of my people harassing or
it's not shit. It's Nutella.
Saying anything.
What was the Nutella thing? I don't understand. I've seen people talking about Nutella, and I don't know what it was about. The troll. Thank you very much, Koala Squadron. It's gonna pop up on the screen in 2 seconds. I'm gonna pump it over so you get the proper thanks here. Was it Troll Mafia Motorcycle Club Sons of Litigation Series 1? That is funny. That is funny. I'm surprised it hasn't popped on the screen yet. It'll be like the second I let my guard down. You watch. I'll try to go back to Chille talking. You watch. Here goes.
To the opposition.
See? Fuck you. God damn it. There it is. There. Thank you very much, Koala Squadron, for the 5 Australian ducats. Listen, that meme wasn't for you, though, earlier, okay? That was only for American money. I know. Listen, I've got Canadian rubles. I don't get to party either. It's okay. The Commonwealth will succeed still without America. Those bastards, they all just want to dump tea in the fucking ocean and just fuck off on their own. You know, whatever. Hey, we'll all just have our little Commonwealth party. You guys could dump tea in the ocean. I'm kidding. We all love... Yeah, fun history. Isn't history fun? That's fun.
I just want my people to screenshot these things and then...
Beaver traps. I mean, beaver trapping's legal here if you got a trap line. He claimed Kate put dog shit on his doorknob. It was Nutella. Wait. Did somebody... But hold on. Wait, somebody put dog shit... Wait, I mean, sorry. Somebody put Nutella on his door handle, though? That is funny. It's like taping a bag of cream to the door. He'll definitely think it's jizz.
Go ahead and block that person or time that person out enough times where I can...
Oh, yeah, that's the next thing I want to go to.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
fuck.
You bet I will. 100%. 100%. So there it is. That's just where I'm at.
Talk faster,
Oh, shoot,
Chille.
let me fix my phone real quick. Hold on. A bit better. I hope that works a little bit better. Maybe my phone will
Oh,
be
God.
better. I don't see. Or it may have. That's no YouTube. And we can get the names of those people who have those accounts, and then we can add them to the lawsuit. And they'll have to pay for their own lawyer then.
He had it all over his hand, smelling it? That's amazing. Bridge the divide. Which one is this? Oh, face of horror of the horror. Is this a vote thing? Thank you for your votes. It means the world. There is a vote thing apparently right here. The hell is this? Oh, you can go vote for our friend JL and some. What the hell is this? What is this? Semifinalist ends October 27th. Do I just enter? Do I hit? What happens? Oh, I have to pay money? That's money, though. I don't have money. I have a little bit of money. I will try to see what it is. If you've got extra money and you want to help. What is this thing? Is this... Oh, that's donation stuff. That's nice. I have to look at this. But hey, listen, go check this out. There's a link to JL's vote fundraiser thing. What, JL, tell me what it is. No, you don't have to pay money. You don't have to pay money. Free daily vote. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, we are not verifying through either of those means while I'm live. So, well, I will do that when I'm done there, JL. I promise you, actually. Free vote. Jaron Warren was received. I have to log in, though. I'm not going to do that while I'm on with you guys. That's all. Okay, Chille, keep talking a little longer, and then we have to really quickly go over this right here. This is the lawsuit that is very similar to what we're dealing with now.
It's a way to mass sue a club. That's what it is. And so that's what this is. That's what we're doing. Cope Dog is in the house. Cope Dog. Yeah, just for fun, you got timed out by Cope Dog. He didn't mean to. He wanted me to tell you that. Hey, Colin, what's going on? Wow, Colin told me a really interesting story. Colin told me...
I'm going to be honest with you. Cope Dog is not the worst human being on earth. He comes into our chats and he is generally respectful. And so I will put it out there that, like, as Cope Dog's probably seen and can vouch for, we don't kick people out of the chat. The only thing that's going to get you kicked out of this chat is if you're being racist, like bigot. Like there's things that'll get you kicked out, but you gotta push the envelope. You calling me a big shit eater, like womp womp. Like, oh well, that's your opinion. You can have it.
That he used to be a troll for one of the troll channels, and then he has switched.
Has he sued his mom for having him yet? Not yet. That's coming.
Yeah.
Actually, he's suing him for calling her Little Chillito.
It's really terrible internet where I'm at, so it's not going to be great. I'm just in the middle, Oh, there you are, just for fun. So, oh, I'm going to time out here in a second. It looks like, gosh dang it. So yeah, so make sure, especially like because remember what a mafia does, a troll mafia. The leader of the mafia, they don't know what they're.
No, I haven't been following the Daryl Brooks trial. I know that if you wanted to follow the Daryl Brooks trial, if you're not already, I would send you over to the Triggered Limeys channel. He's been absolutely streaming that every single day. So if you wanted to see 8-hour streams of courtroom, that is the place to go.
Enablers are doing. And then their enablers tell the people to do things to people in real life. So she can claim that she's totally oblivious to these things. But now when we label them a club and we're suing the entire club, this gives us a way to go after a Navy Jeep girl. Navy Jeep girl, you're supposed to leave me alone. You're not supposed to come to my page harassing me. And you think it's a joke. Like everybody's like, oh, it's an LOL suit.
But she's not a part of an organization, you fucking ass clown. Like, you can't just say that. I mean, oh my God, somebody find me an analog for this. Like, what would you be doing here? Would you be like, is it like you have a problem with the owner of a business and so it's a cooperative business? Okay, there it is. It's a cooperative. Everybody pays for a package of vegetables at the end of the summer. We all pay into it. You have a problem with the owner of that cooperative. So then you sue all of the people that are part of the cooperative because they have now apparently supported, like, being critical of you. Like, first of all, you haven't proved any criminal activity at all yet. So you'd have to first prove criminal activity and criminal status, and then you could go after them for being part of a quote-unquote criminal organization. But you'd also have to prove that there was some sort of organizational structure to that enterprise. He has no idea how fucking legal affairs work. It is strikingly like obvious that he doesn't have a clue how this stuff works.
It's an LOL, what you call it? An LOL cow. Well, Navy Jeep girl, I wonder.
Yes, now I'm actually calling you an ass clown, actually. Just to be more specific, Chille, I am calling you an ass clown. Same number of letters, actually. Ass clown. No, lol cow. Oh, no. Yeah, I fucked that up. No, that's not true. I was thinking lol clown, but that's not what. So anyways, now that my ADHD has thrived in front of you, let's move forward.
If you're going to think it's an LOL cow when you have to hire a lawyer. Really, because I'm going to take money from you for harassing me. That's why I'm making this this is.
Chille. What money did she cost you? You have to prove damages. You can't just say, that person was a meanie poo, so they owe me $1 million. You'd be like, did they cause $1 million of damage to you? I mean, over the next 30 years, who knows? Judge?
There are legal remedies to the things that people do to you.
Don't worry, we're going to be getting off soon. It has been 2 hours, but it's been 1 hour and 37 because of technical problems, but I am getting to that other video. So we're going to let Chille speed talk here for just another minute, and then I have to get to this other one right here. It kind of seals this up.
Let's just once and for all crush this idea that this is about free speech. This is about harmful speech. This is about First Amendment issue at all. Everybody has free speech, but you don't have the right to say things that are lies about other people to hurt them. Yeah, you could probably just send them packing, Les Paul. That person you just put, just send them straight packing. There's no point.
You'd have to prove their lies.
Anyway,
like,
for my people, I have to make this announcement.
Like, he'd have to take a fucking drug test, for instance, to even prove that he's not actually a meth addict, if I'm not mistaken. Like, because how does the judge know it's not true facts?
Kate is supposed to make the same announcement, but she didn't. So,
and by the way, that's horseshit. She absolutely did. Wait, no, I'm on the masshole on one of the channels here. She 100% did. That is absolute horse pucky. There it is, right there.
Anyone. Do not threaten anyone.
Right here.
Fucking animals. Again, don't tap the glass. That don't need to be said, but I'm going to repeat again. Don't tap
21 hours ago, everybody.
Tap the glass, okay? I trust the people that come here to not be fucking animals. Do not harass anyone. Do not accost anyone. Do not actually stalk anyone. Do not threaten anyone. Do not intimidate anyone. This includes Chille Decastro. I am saying this because we say it a lot, but I guess it necessitates saying again. For the record, I do not believe a lot of the things that I've heard. I surely would not attribute it to my audience, my loves. But in case there is one or two idiots out there that, possibly are doing anything, don't. I condemn it. Okay. Next order of business here, real quick, before we get to...
Done. And then somebody apparently, just if you hadn't heard, somebody's been like using Kate's fundraising Fundly for like $1 fraudulent card tests or something like that. So that may or may not have anything to do with Chille. That might just be because it was a convenient way for fraudsters to see if cards are working or something. They don't really know right now, but they shut the Fundly down just temporarily because there was like this, suddenly there was like, what was it, like 48,000, where is it right here? 43,000.8 attempted payments. And, you know, I agree with Kate. Well, I'm sure that you guys are big fans and everybody loves Kate and we've been very supportive. I have a hard time believing that there is essentially, what is that? Twice as many attempted payments as there are subscribers to the channel. So this seems fraudulent. And so that's why she had to like, look at that volume of blocked payments.
I appreciate
$4,000. Like, holy shit. Anyway, so that may or may not be completely related at all. But so Chille, unless he's saying something in the next 10 seconds, we're going to switch the last video here.
I want my people to cease and desist any activity with the Troll Mafia, with their Discord. Don't comment in there. You guys are welcome to watch. Don't comment in their thing. Keep sending me screenshots.
Don't get me wrong. It probably was somebody that, I mean, mind you, 40-something $100. Like, it seems like they're all a lot of $1 purchases. So unless somebody actually was trying to use their own card for 48,000 or 43,000 attempts, there was probably a bot that, like, there's probably some sort of price-wise, there's probably some benefit to like using this Fundly to, like, if it has a low enough threshold for donations to like test cards or something. But to be honest with you, I mean, unless it's one of his subscribers, I just have a hard time believing that actually was. It's probably unrelated, but coincident, maybe not. So
Shots of the Discord. Keep sending me the death threats that the people are putting in the Discord because we do have a subpoena out for Discord. So eventually we will catch up with those folks. We've labeled it an
I have never seen a death threat in any Discord for Chille or anything.
unincorporated club for a reason, so we can get those people's names from Discord and from YouTube to add them to an ongoing federal tort lawsuit. This is Gloria. Yeah.
Do you know when he says that? Hold on, let me look. I can do a search on the transcript here. Just give me 1 second. Control F. T-shirt. Nope. Okay, let's try lolcow. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. So, oh, it's a lawsuit. It's a lol. Okay, so that's at 7 minutes. Navy Jeep Girl. I wonder if it's going to think it's a lolcow. Yeah, that's at 7:43. A lot of people, if you don't know you can do this, this is how we find things that people have said when we know they've said them and we try to find them. Like, you can actually search the entire transcript of his video. Here, I don't know if I can show this. You'll be able to see it a little bit in this shot. Watch. Look right here on the, look at what I'm doing. Watch this. Somebody taped that in there for me. Put lolcow, put it right there. Lolcow, Chille's and lolcow. Yes, yes, yes. After, hope you guys are having fun. Lolcow, everybody. That's at 38 minutes. Let's see. I am a lolcow. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Like, look at
LOL cow. LOL cow. I'm an LOL cow. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Chille's funny.
Fuck, that's a short. Okay, hold on. 38 minutes. Let me write this down. This is just too much. 38 minutes and 39 seconds. All right. Wow, that's written down. All right, good stuff. That was already worth it. Just hold on, guys.
Chille's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. LOL cow. LO. Someone, I want to make a T-shirt. I want to.
Oh, there it is.
I need a picture of.
Oh, this is what you were talking about. Okay, hold on, hold on. We got this. We got this. Yeah, we got this. It's right here.
He's an LOL cow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's slow him down. Let's get him at regular speed.
Laugh. AZ Jeep Girl, when you get notified in the mail that you're now a defendant. He's an LOL cow, everybody. Someone type that in there for me. LOL cow. Put it right in there. LOL cow. Chille's an LOL cow. Yes, yes, yes. LOL suit. That's what Kate calls this, an LOL suit. AZ Jeep Girl, let's find out if you think it's an LOL suit when you're a defendant for the comments you made today that I already recorded. LOL cow, everybody. Chille is an LOL cow. I am the LOL cow. Don't get caught up in my hairs, though, because the members of your channel might end up in a class action lawsuit. Be very careful. I warned you. I gave you fair warning to leave me alone.
Oh, here comes
And you
39
guys
seconds.
continue to perpetuate
Oh,
your
guys, 10
garbage.
more seconds.
LOL cow, LOL cow, I'm an LOL cow. I'm so funny, I'm so funny, I'm so funny. Chille's funny, Chille's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. LOL cow, LO. Someone, I want to make a t-shirt. I want to, well,
Oh,
I need a picture.
you're already a t-shirt. And by the way, he has already said that he's said in court that he is basically a pseudo public figure. And one of the things I think is funny is that, did you all know that when you're a public figure, you lose a little bit of your rights to your likeness? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And do you know why? Because you are now a public figure. And if you're standing for any sort of cause, platform, whatnot, you're not a regular citizen now. And in fact, the idea that you should expect a level of privacy that an ordinary citizen would actually get doesn't fly anymore, because you are now a public figure. And in your own words, you're a public figure. So I'll teach you something fun here. That's why you can make politically motivated t-shirts about, I don't know, just pick somebody, Rick DeSantis. If you don't like Rick, maybe you like Rick. I'm not getting into politics here, but let's say you don't like Rick. You can make a shirt that says almost whatever you want. It has to be like, it can't yet. There's limits, obviously. It can't be disparaging and defamatory in certain ways. But if I want to make a shirt that has your face on it with a piece of shit on the head, I can do that, because I haven't lied about you. I haven't made up anything about you. I've just said that I think he's a shithead. And if people want to buy that shirt because they also think you're a shithead, that's basically, and then when you try to make the argument, well, he's using my likeness and stuff, it's like, Buddy thinks he's a public figure and he's saying stupid things, so I'm making fun of him basically as an example of, you're trying to detract from his point, because that's the idea of public discourse. If you make yourself out to be a clown, people can start treating you like one. He's half famous. Well, hey, I'm just saying, in his own words, he is basically a public figure. And that essentially was the worst fucking thing he could say in a copyright law. Like, if he was trying to claim some sort of damages for copyright and whatnot, he basically picked one of the worst sentences he could say. Like, if there was a lawyer that for copyright in the house, they were like in the building, they were like, holy fuck, just what? Shut the fuck up. Like, because it was like de facto probably one of the worst things he could have said. So that's what I found funny. But thank you for pointing that out. So let's move, before I talk too much about other things. Let's move on to this. Now, before we get into this, this is what I believe to be fair use. The good news is the lawful masses with Leonard French is unlikely to sue me or copyright claim me and everything, particularly because he seems like a pretty awesome dude. And I just have a hard time believing he will. Also, we're going to talk about what he's talking about here, but he's going to do a great job of explaining in just the first, frankly, couple minutes, to be honest with you. So I'm going to let Leonard French of the Lawful Masses, and by the way, if you've never seen this channel, Leonard French, Lawful Masses with Leonard French is a great channel for copyright. It's a lot of creator on creator copyright issues and lawsuits, defamations, and all this kind of stuff. And so if you ever want to get like your lawsuit tea, this is the channel. And to be honest with you, this is the channel that one of the channels we should probably mention Chillito to be quite honest with you. He's actually the perfect channel to be covering this stuff, because this is what he does. So anyways, let's let Leonard, by the way, thank you very much, Leonard. Thank you for not striking me or claiming me in advance, because you, at least I think, believe that this is fair use with me. Oh shit, what is this one? This is the Beaver. Somebody's getting the fucking full-on Beaver here. No, you just subscribed. Oh, that's the rare one, by the way. That Beaver only comes up 1 in like 20 times. Hey, he's just eating that fuck. Look at him go. Just smashing that. Anyways, all right.
Thorne and the various defendants that he claims infringed on the copyright to a video that he accidentally live streamed. The lawsuit is long.
What was timed out here? He recorded the case after being told not to, then published it. He said he was hacked by Kate. Why did that get timed out? That might have been an accident. Maybe that was an accident. But even in his excuse and lies, he admits he downloaded it illegally and can easily find he uploaded. Okay. Hey, I'm not entirely sure. That might have been an accident. Let me look. I bet you Gordon's apologize. That might have been an accident. If somebody timed out Surrender Monkey, I apologize, Surrender Monkey. I mean, unless he said something else up high. Oh, wait, let's see. You can't lawsuit him because it would expose Chille faked it and the letter easily trackable, and he's telling people to hunt and find potentially 14, 15, 16. Okay, fair enough. Hey, listen, I'm not entirely sure what he faked a lot of evidence. I'm not entirely sure why he got timed out, but it might have been an accident. So just try to be careful with that timeout button. I mean, the one time I was like ass pushing timeout and timed out a whole bunch of people, so.
Complicated, so I recommend that you watch Sid Alpha's coverage of it. Hey everyone, it's me, Leonard French, your favorite copyright attorney. Today, I want to talk about a kind of a crazy lawsuit between a content creator who calls himself Acerthorn and the various defendants that he claims infringed on the copyright to a video that he accidentally live-streamed. The lawsuit is long and complicated, so I recommend that you watch Sid Alpha's coverage of it, coverage that appears to have brought Sid Alpha into the lawsuit as a defendant as well. I'll put a link to a playlist in the description below.
Again, doesn't all of this shit sound awfully familiar?
I specifically want to cover the latest drama in this lawsuit, a lawsuit that's been characterized as frivolous because it involves Alphabet and YouTube trying to intervene.
I don't know what a button is.
Default judgment
A button?
against the
Boudin?
defendant content creators. To set the stage, David Stebbins has been trying since June of 2021 to hold various content creators liable for either reposting or otherwise using his accidental.
Oh, Gordon's Raber is good shit. It was probably an accident. Sometimes you go to do something, or I mean, shit, you put your phone in your pocket, so it can happen. That's all.
Live stream, which he claims to have posted behind a paywall at $20.
Surrender
per
monkey.
copy.
That was sorry
Because
about
the
that, buddy.
defendants Used
It's all
his
good.
video, he says they owe him damages of at least $20.
Oh, the like button. The button. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, hit it if you don't mind. Here, keep listening. Sorry.
Per view because they were never authorized to post or use his video. Of course, regular viewers of Lawful Masses will know that fair use is a potential defense to using copyrighted material for a transformative purpose, such as criticism or commentary or mockery. So there is a valid
Whoa,
dispute that some
or
all
mockery. What a shocker. So wait, Leonard, the guy that deals with copyright lawsuits all the time, you're telling me that I can make fun of Chille as long as I don't cross certain lines? Woo.
of the defendant content creators made fair uses of Stebbins' accidental livestream. But there's another defense that the corporate defendants pointed out that I'll get to in a moment.
Oh, I accidentally hit back. Fuck.
Camera had turned on because such a work
Let's get back where he was, because holy shit, whoops.
or otherwise using his video. Of course, regular viewers of Lawful Masses
One
will
more
know
skip. Sorry.
Stebbins' accidental livestream. But there's another defense that the corporate defendants pointed out that I'll get to in a moment, but Stebbins dismissed the corporate defendants literally minutes before they filed their motion to dismiss, causing their motion to dismiss to be stricken from the record, which was later verified by the court at Stebbins' request. But Alphabet and YouTube returned a week later, filing a motion to intervene in the case, getting the same remarkable arguments back on the record and asking the court to dismiss Stebbins' case in its entirety. So, without further ado, let's let Alphabet and YouTube tell us why they think an accidental live stream cannot be the basis of a copyright infringement lawsuit. But
So-
first,
To point out what is happening here, Alphabet and YouTube have stepped in with their lawyers and requested that the court allow them to intervene as like a third party. So they have basically approached the court with their lawyers and said, this involves us and we would like to be part of this lawsuit, like to defend the other people in the lawsuit. Basically, they take over the legal defense of these other people, even in like as the platform owner, essentially, is my understanding of it.
here's Kitty.
Kitty! Everybody loves Kitty.
So here is the corporate defendant's motion to intervene. It's set for hearing on June 3rd, 2022, and it was just filed on April 20th. Non-parties, Alphabet and YouTube, ask that the court exercise its broad discretion to permit them to intervene on an issue that is common to this case and a related action where they are named defendants. Permitting intervention would serve judicial economy and prevent plaintiffs' litigation gamesmanship. Plaintiff David Stebbins, a recognized vexatious, pro se, or unrepresented litigant, has asserted copyright infringement claims alleging that a handful of...
Now, this person has actually been charged by the court as a vexatious litigant in the past. So the first step in a lot of cases will probably be to get Chille seen as a vexatious litigant, which is, but you never know. But this is still where YouTube has decided to step in and Alphabet, like the parent company.
individual defendants, who have all defaulted, posted infringing content on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. Rather than simply sue the persons who posted that content, plaintiff also sued Alphabet, YouTube's parent company, Amazon, Twitch's parent company, and Discord to obtain an injunction requiring those corporate defendants to permanently ban the individual defendants from their services. Plaintiff also filed a motion for leave to add YouTube as a defendant. A few months later, plaintiff filed a related action in this court alleging additional infringements of the same content, again naming the corporate defendants and/or their subsidiaries as defendants, including Alphabet and YouTube. There are major defects in plaintiff's copyright claims. Among others, the sole work at issue in this case, a video of plaintiff that was recorded accidentally through a fixed camera, is not copyrightable to begin with. Copyright protection subsists in creative works of authorship that are fixed in a tangible medium of expression by a human author. But here, plaintiff admits that the video, the accidental...
So what's happened here is the guy's camera came on in the night one time. Like he was done streaming or something, and his camera came on. And of course, it streamed to his channel. And of course, before he could figure that out, people had already recorded what was happening. But essentially, it was just footage of like the wall. It'd be like if I wasn't here and you just got this, like just the seat sitting here. But in the background, you could hear him snarling like a dog and just being fucking weird. And so, of course, come on, it's like all of us, like we fucking played that shit. And then they made fun of him because he was their lol cow. And then, of course, he said, well, that was supposed to be, because what he did is he put it behind a paywall right away. And then he accused them of bypassing his membership paywall and releasing this content that was never meant to be unpaywalled to people who did not pay for it. But so what's happened here is YouTube Alphabet has stepped in using their superior lawyers, and they're now arguing that this isn't even copyrightable anyways. And the reason is that it was an accident by his own volition, and he didn't even have any part in commissioning the work of his stream. So they've stepped in and said, even though it's on your channel, you didn't even mean to stream it. So how could you be the copyright owner? Which... that's some gymnastics in its own sense, but that's an example of what happens when you piss off really good lawyers. They'll find a way to fuck you. So YouTube has stepped in with its superior lawyers and actually, with carpet ripping snores. That's funny.
Live stream was created by accident, without his knowledge and without the slightest degree of creativity on his part. The fixation of the video itself was done by computer software, not a human author, without plaintiff even realizing the camera had turned on. Because such a work cannot be copyrightable, all of plaintiff's infringement claims in this case should be dismissed without needing to go further. His infringement claims in the related case involving the same video should be dismissed as well. Plaintiff claims he is confident in the validity of his copyright, but his behavior shows otherwise. As soon as plaintiff learned that the corporate defendants would be contesting his copyright through a motion to dismiss, he rushed to dismiss them voluntarily, moved to strike their motion, and implored the court to cast the contents therein from its mind. In doing so, plaintiff admitted that the sole reason he, quote, played this trump card was to silence anyone from challenging his copyright. The court granted plaintiff's motion to strike, finding that it lacked discretion to proceed otherwise under the federal rules of civil procedure. But in doing so, the court rightly called out plaintiff's efforts to manipulate the litigation process and his blatant gamesmanship. That's a quote.
So, this is an example of how if Chille thinks he's going to fuck around on federal court and play around with, how he parses his sentences, he's going to have a problem. So...
he is widely ridiculed by users on those and...
here.
Background. Plaintiff is a vexatious litigant and his suits have been deemed frivolous. Plaintiff, a self-proclaimed YouTuber and Twitch streamer, goes by the online alias Acerthorn. He is widely ridiculed by users on those and other platforms, in large part because of his years-long abuse of the court system. Plaintiff has bogged down courts across the nation with frivolous lawsuits. In this district, for example, he sued Alphabet's subsidiary Google to confirm a purported arbitration award for $500 billion, even though no arbitration actually occurred. And according to their citation, that case was dismissed by the court on a...
Now, I will add, basically, I'm going to pull out of that now. So basically what happened here is that this guy's been suing Alphabet and Google for years. So there is the extra added thing that this guy has been a thorn in their side and they're going after him to help other creators because he's just doing what he's always done to them and he's doing it to creators now. But I don't see much difference. The bottom line is that this was an example of where and these are not big, these are not massive YouTubers. Just to give you an example, like Acerthorn has
What's up,
two.
guys? Acer Thor here, and today I'd like to regale you with a blast from the past. Yesterday, I put up a video explaining that I had lost my harassment and doxing and copyright infringement cases. I mentioned that the judge didn't throw the case out for legitimate reasons, but simply because he didn't like me, and because of judicial immunity, he's allowed to just be corrupt like that. However, I didn't actually expand upon the idea of judicial immunity or...
That's it. I've already been sued in a federal lawsuit, I bet. But anyway, so he was a game developer and of some sort, or something to that effect, and people were like making fun of him, and he doesn't like that, so he litigates the shit out of people. But when he loses, like, he doesn't look at the background. He doesn't own anything of fucking value. Look at it's like moldy walls and shit. So you can't get anything from people like this. Like Chille, people like countersue Chille. Like, for what? He for his fucking Paris Sarah Jesse Raphael fucking glasses. Like, that's all you get out of Chille. He's not worth anything. So you know, the problem is when you're up against, this is why Google finally stepped in, when you're up against people who have nothing to lose, then there's really nothing for them to lose. Like, they can, that's the problem. That's one of the problems with our legal system. They can vexatiously litigate you into the dirt. But the problem is you can win as many fucking lawyers' fees and injunctions as you want. You'll never make that money back from the person because they're just fucking broke. Thank you very much for Miss Zuzu Boot Kitty. Boot Kitty? Boot Kitty. Boo Kitty has just subscribed. If you're in the chat, thank you very much, Boo Kitty. Fangirl98, this is Chille in the next 2 years. No shit, eh? Okay, beautiful people. I got to run. I'm about to take off too. Don't worry. So, hey, listen, just so you know, apparently Bridge of the Divide is going live, and there is a link down there to his thing. Hey, Bridge of the Divide, put your fucking channel link up too, so that when people leave here, they can go see you. If they want, of course. You know how it goes. But yeah, so this guy is just sex appeal, eh? Look at this guy. Fuck, I wonder if we can find the original. Here, hold on. Let's just, because we talked about it. Yeah, Acer Thorn growling. All right, that's not what I expected right off the bat. Here we are. Here we are in a world where that's what came up. Let's see here. There he is eating a bird or something. I don't know. We can hear the bird in the background. Like, he growls at some point, and it's like... Hold down the button, yes. Oh, there's timestamps. Holy shit! That's unhinged! Like, can you not tell me that this would be made fun of? Like, has to be made fun of. Look at this. Hold on, somebody gave timestamps. Hold down the button.
Hold down the A button.
What the fuck? Bucky paces for an hour and 40 minutes just mumbling to himself about shit. Oh, panic fit number 1. Hold on, was that a nacho plate, dude? Come on. You gotta try. I'm with you. I'm a little heavy right now, but let's put the nacho plate down. Hold on, we gotta see if that's a nacho plate. What is that? Somebody tell me what it is. I'm gonna say nacho plate. Anyways, this is not what we're here for. Anyways, that was just me kind of getting into the other thing. So I'm going to have nightmares, Vegas baby girl. That's funny. But yeah, so that, before we get out of here, that's basically a perfect example of almost a very mirrored lawsuit. Slightly different. Hot dogs, like, fuck, you might have had like fucking 7 of them. I mean, that's fair. Maybe he did. I don't know. It's a lot of crazy, though. So, a plate of sausages. You guys seem to think these were sausage-style meat sections. So, either dog or sausages. So, I will just take your word for it. I can see that a Week in Horror is starting up, so don't forget that that's starting. But yeah, just to finish this conversation off, so this other lawsuit is almost identical. There's a little bit of differences. This guy has already been suing Google for like, I think he tried to sue Microsoft for like $1 trillion as well or something. He's been deemed by the courts to be vexatious. Warnings next time, for God's sakes, man. So the thing is, the Alphabet and Google have the benefit of this man already having been like labeled a vexatious litigant. So in that sense, they get like the benefit of being able to come into the court case with that, you know, under their arm. So it was thrown out fairly promptly. But this is a perfect example. He was suing a whole bunch of people, but like, by the way, that he named them in a similar lawsuit at the same time. But what Leonard French was explaining there is they were not in that specific lawsuit. And Google and Alphabet, like YouTube and Alphabet, approached the court and requested to basically be involved in that lawsuit because they kind of are by extension, and they allowed it. So I would be interested to see if YouTube is happy that one of their creators is threatening to basically sue people that are members of a channel. Like, for instance, how many of you motherfuckers got a gifted membership the other night on Kate's stream? Wasn't there like 100 and something gifted memberships that went out? Like, I think it was like there was like 50 went out, and I saw a bunch of 10s. So how many people got? Well, she did 50, but there was a ton. Like, I mean, okay, so let's say it was solidly, like, I know there was 2 10s, and there was a couple 5s, and I'm sure that Kate did 25 or something like that. 50 from Kate. So there you go. So it might even be 100. Well, Facty, Anacito, you fucking horrible. Did you know that you're going to be named in a federal lawsuit? It's as easy as him going through the members list and then just suing you as part of the lawsuit because you're funding a criminal organization. Like, first of all, you didn't even so get this, guys. You can gift people. Everybody keep this in mind. Kate, this is going to be great for you. Everybody remember, if you go to Kate's stream and you gift memberships, you are essentially signing those people up to be sued. So if you feel like, to be honest with you, Chille, your subscribers should really join Kate's stream and start gifting memberships. We can get the entire 1.4 thousand people watching Kate all to be part of the law. Think about the money you could be making, Chille. 1.4 thousand fucking John Jane Does? Woo! Oh, baby. You see the logic behind this? God damn it, that makes no sense. I was thinking that already when I saw it earlier. I just wanted to get to it. I was like, how do you even know who got a gifted and who? So now what? You need to subpoena Google, YouTube for the information of the members list. They're already going to be thrilled with you, by the way, because here's the other thing. You're informing YouTube through your subpoena for information that you're fucking doing this. So, like, whether we tell YouTube or not, like, if he does that, they will know. Like, they're going to know right away. But if we also tell YouTube, you never know. Maybe it comes with a little extra spice attached. Anyways, it'd be interesting. Has members on his channel. How does that work? I agree. I have somebody called me a little faggot bitch boy. I'm only saying the word because it was used. I'm not a big fan of that word. I'm just saying, like, I was called like a little you heard it already. Little bitch boy, fat ass, mother effing, like, whatever. I asked him how his mom was. I just thought it was the most appropriate response because I don't care. But actually, by the way, if you want to have part in that conversation, that is the pinned comment on my last video. Have fun. Be nice. Be nice. But that's the pinned comment on my last video. So if you want, go have a little fun with that guy. He'll enjoy it. That's your choice, of course. But yeah, so, you know, how does that work? So Chille, I'm going to name you and all of your members in a federal lawsuit because they called me meanie things. Like, Chille, you need to rein them in. Chille, you need to tell them not to be commenting on Beaver Zero's stuff. Thank you. Please put that comment out. Can you imagine the world we'd live in if everybody just had to, everything's got a fucking it's like, man, I was trying to watch a video the other day, but by 30 minutes in, it was just fucking 25 minutes of disclaimers. He talked for like 5 minutes. Every time he said 3 words, he was like, disclaimer, I don't condone the use of H's. So from now on, we're not using any fucking H's. So, anyways, am I being given permission? You are being given permission to go watch my last video, and if you happen to see a pinned comment at the top, you are welcome to have a cordial conversation with people in there. Remember, I'm going to tell you guys something. Just be honest with you. YouTube analyzes all of your comments. So I'm just going to warn everybody right now, like be civil enough, because like even when I'm like responding to like Russian trolls on like news stories that are giving false history lessons, that's why I said last stream I'm going to get deleted eventually, because like I have to be careful, because like it was, what was it, like earlier in the year or last year, late, there was some point in this last year where they implemented a system where YouTube is definitely checking your comments more aggressively. And the reason I know that is I remember going to leave a comment that was a little shitty, and YouTube pop-up came up. You've probably all seen it. And it was like, we've detected this might be not a very nice thing to say. Just remember, there are rules on YouTube. Here's a link to terms of service. Well, that right there was a bit of an eye-opener, because that meant right there that in real time, YouTube is analyzing everything that you type on there. And so just remember that when you leave somebody a comment, the YouTube gods are watching. And, you know, if you have a vested interest in your channel, or like, you know, it's like where I make a bit of side income from it, and I love this channel, I love my subscribers and everything, I love doing this, you could lose it. So just keep that in mind. So when I say cordial conversation, I do mean it to a degree, but you are not under my control. So if you want to chat with people in my comment section, people that have put themselves out there on a public forum and said pretty nasty things, because I approve almost, unless you say something extremely vile, there's a really good chance I approve your comment. That comment was held by in fact, just so you guys know, there's two layers of like, when we go in our, people that are YouTubers will know this. So if I go to my comments for a video, it'll be like, here's all the comments you haven't responded to, and go along and like them, reply to them, all that stuff. It never used to be like that. That's new. It brings you only the comments you have not responded to yet. And that's why more of you are getting likes on your comments now, more than ever, because I'm able to actually go through and not have to sift through all the ones I've already replied to. It just gives me only the ones I haven't responded to. But there's a button that says, withheld comments. And if you click that, it brings up a bunch of comments that the AI is like, I think these are shitty comments, but I'm not sure. And there's also bots mixed in there, a lot of .sexes and things like that. And so you reject those, and I report them and reject them and stuff like that. But then you'll have people leave links, because links are blocked. So if I'll look at the link, if the link is legitimate, I'll approve it. I go through those. But then there's another button where it says, some responses have been hidden for your safety. And if you click that, it even double checks, like, are you sure? There's some pretty shitty things in here. And I'm like, give her, buddy. And that's where all the real shit is. That's where the like, oh, just the vitriol is down in that section. So, you know, and like I said, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to approve your comment unless you're saying some pretty bad stuff. There's obviously a limit. I base it on every situation. But yeah, that's what happens. So pro bono is an option. I'm a paragon of virtue. They're using AI. Well, yeah, they're using AI. We know that, but it's just that, like, you never know when all of a sudden you get a email from Google where they're like, we've suspended your account because of repeated TOS violations in the comments. Like, and people would say, well, they can't do that without a warning. Fuck, YouTube is like an animal when it comes to that. Like, they will leave something until it becomes a problem, and then they'll just snap their fingers and fucking make it happen. Which is, like, people say, well, that's not fair. I mean, the problem is that they're such a big company that they just do it. And there's just, sue them then. Like, what are you going to do about it? So it might not be right, but you just got to be careful, because YouTube is a fickle bitch. And I mean, you've got people that make jokes on YouTube. Like the one guy, was it Act Man? He made a joke because somebody was doxing his family, and YouTube was doing nothing about it. It was like another creator. And so he put a tweet out, and it was just him with a thumbs up on the beach. And he said, I'm starting a new series next week. It's all about doxing YouTube staff members' families. And it was like a completely satirical tweet. They fucking demonetized him like that day. Somebody showed it to them, and they said, fuck, that's threatening doxing on YouTube staff members. There was no assessment of it being like satirical, comedy. Of course he wasn't going to start it. He's a large YouTube, like, fuck, really? He's a joker. but like he was trying to make a point that like they're not doing anything about when my family gets doxxed. And then basically to like fulfill his point, they immediately did something when he even mentioned as a joke that he might do that to YouTube staff members. So like, and it was like that. It was like just gone. It took him a month to, and he has like what, fucking 3 million subscribers. And they were just like, so, you know, they don't give a fuck about me with my 8,000 or just about. God bless you. I'm almost there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's all I want to say. It's just, you know, the PSA. Just remember when you're leaving comments that, you know, not only does the person that you're leaving them to see them, the AI sees them too. And you just never know when all of a sudden they decide that they're going to, because the other thing to keep in mind is, by the way, I'm actually somewhat responsible for the comments you leave in my comment section. So if you didn't know that, if you leave a really truly shitty comment in my comment section, I'm actually responsible for that comment, because I'm supposed to go through and moderate those comments and make sure that so that's why, like, if you like a creator, just, you know, obviously criticize people, have fun. Don't get me wrong. And, you know, people need to be made into ass clowns, but just really just hold back the vitriol, because that's the stuff that could get, you never know. It hasn't happened yet, but it could get your creator in trouble. You never know. There's too much of that in the comments. Next thing you know, they lose their monetization. Why did I lose my monetization? It's because your comments are just full of all kinds of hate. And that can happen. I've seen that happen. So anyways, that's just my little, I'm purging people here. I'm purging. So we're probably going to finish. We've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's been a nice long stream. I really want to thank the people that joined the membership. It shows that I've got 8 new members. 5 of those were gifted from me. That's fine. I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. I'm really glad that I was able to gift some memberships. There's not much you get out of that other than that fancy green right now, but I will try to do a few more member streams. There's only like 30 or 40 of you. What is it? Skits Crasher knows. There's a member stream up there. If you're a member, you can find, maybe, I think it's in a playlist somewhere. And it's just me. There's nobody in there. And I'm like, well, I told people I'd have a member stream, but nobody showed up, because instead of it going out to 8,000 people, it goes out to 40 people, or it was like 20 then. And it was like, there was like one person that came online while I was streaming. And when Skits Crasher always goes into my comments and he makes fun of me, he's like, man, that stream was great. He's like, fuck off. He'll link the, because it's unlisted. So he'll link he'll put the link on the Discord in the members section and be like, I still remember this stream, like just to tear me up. It's just me for like 20 minutes. I'm like, well, I think I'm going to end this because nobody's fucking here. Anyways, we'd have more fun now. We got more members. So anyways, I'm just boring you. There's Bridge the Divide to go to. I'm not entirely sure if Mr. Skeptic is on tonight. I know he's been doing a lot of Wednesdays lately. Let's see here. Oh, that's video gaming. Let's see here. Who else is on here? Well, hey, if you haven't seen Bridge the Divide, apparently he's on right now. He had a link in the thing, but go check him out. Otherwise, I do think that I should probably get out of here. Need to blow up another banana. I have that fucking banana right back there. It's still here. People don't know what she's talking about. I got a big banana. It's a giant blow up banana. It was a joke at the time. It was a joke. There was a video for it, or what was it? Who was the guy that the religious guy talking about like a big blown up? Everybody's making a joke that he had a big blown up banana in his backyard or something like that. So I blew up a banana on stream. It was fun. This is full of my breath. Anyways, this has been a lot of fun, guys. Did you steal Mr. Peel? Ha, Mr. Peel. That's right. What is it? Matt Powell has a giant banana in his giant inflatable banana in his backyard that he calls Mr. Peel. We were trying to prove to him that if we say something enough times, that we can make anything become fact if you repeat it enough times. So the idea was that everybody just started repeating in his comments, in his chats, like in other videos, that like people would be like, does he really have an inflatable banana? And people would say things like, absolutely, I have 100% seen it. I can see it from my bedroom window because he's one of my neighbors. And that's not true, probably, but because he doesn't have a giant blow-up banana in his backyard. But the point was that, and he ended up actually apologizing to people for some of the shit he said, like on a video. It was a very half-hearted apology, but it was there. And it was because we kind of, next thing you know, he couldn't release a video without people talking about his gigantic inflatable fucking banana. Because even his subscribers are like, does he really own a big banana? Oh yeah, that guy's got a fucking gigantic banana. It's the size of like a 2-story building. I heard it was in his back passage. Well, that's the Lemmy Winks story, like Kate showed. I'm so glad she showed the adventures of Lemmy Winks. Lemmy Winks, man, that poor guy. He was stuffed right up that goddamn ass. He had to journey all the way through the small and long intestines. Met with the catatterfish. That fucking I am the catatterfish. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go type, after we're done, type South Park Lemmy Winks, and you can watch the adventures of Lemmy Winks as he escapes the gay man's ass. And no, I'm saying what happens in the episode, so, you know, it is what it is. Hey, has anybody got anything they want to say to me before I take off? Because I am going to check out, and you got like Wayne Larson, Mr. Pajado, not dog. Hey, doctor. Hey, stepping up, Pajado. Stephen Kane, Aniceto, Wayne Larson, I think I said that name, Alfredo Trinos. No, there's an I. Chirinos. Astrid, we got Liz, Lizard Breath, nice. Who else we got? Facties here. Lori, how you doing, Lori? Yeah, Robert Mom, 2022. I could read names for a while. There's 110 of you here. Fangirl, 98. Taipan, 23. Laura Rader? No, Raider. Rader doesn't make sense. GHB Manufacturer, nice. That's, what the fuck? I mean, it's just an avatar picture. You haven't made any like statements with that, I don't think. My personal. Okay, beautiful people, I gotta run and do my show. Oh yeah, it's Bridge the Divide. So listen, if you scroll up, you can actually see Bridge the Divide's link up there to that vote thing. Does somebody have a link to his actual channel? Oh, he left before he could leave one. Anyways, whatever. Thank you for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. Great stream, says Vegas Baby Girl. I thought it was a good stream too. Listen, you guys, we had over 220 people here. That's like by far the largest amount of people. I know that it's about Chille and not necessarily about me, but I do want to thank everybody who came for spending just a little bit of your evening with me, because I know that time is basically the most precious resource we have on this earth. And the fact that you would spend any of that time with me at all is actually really, truly an honor. So, and I mean that sincerely. So I will take one last sip of my extremely cold coffee with my daddy shark glass. And on that note, I have kids that I can smell food and they're probably eating and wondering where their dad is. So I'm going to go see my children, help tuck them into bed. And I want to say thank you again. And really appreciate the donations, the members, and everybody who hit that like button and just was here. So take it easy, guys. There's a link for JL's channel in the chat, guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Take it easy, and God bless everyone. Not a big religious person myself, but hey, I'm all for the love. So yeah, let's just, yeah.